Hey guys, thank you for clicking on the video. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, head on over to twitch.tv/nerdsofthewest and check the stream schedule because we stream pretty much every week and we would love to see you there. Anyway, enjoy the video.
Hello!
Hello!
Things aren't broken.
Welcome,
Yet.
one and all,
Oh, Jesus.
to the stream.
Oh, wow.
That's me
have-
going through a table.
Reach gone through a table.
Why do I have these?
Welcome everyone to the stream.
So they
It's a little bit of a kerfuffle. I'm trying to explain the rules of this marvelous game, Roll for the Galaxy, to these troglodytes who've not yet had the opportunity to play such an advanced and sophisticated game.
Not
shit, it's
true,
broken.
I've played
I
it a
hope
few
everyone-
times. I just don't remember.
Equally as bad and troglodytery.
Let's say hello to everyone in chat.
Let's say hello.
Hello.
Hi Tim. Hi Situated Curve. Hi Big Viking Mitch. Hello Anthony Mel. I hope I pronounced that right.
I believe it's just
words are
Anthony
hard.
Mech,
Is that the
isn't
royal
it?
way?
No, it's MEHL.
Oh,
Yep.
Mel.
Hello everyone else.
We should go around and introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah, fuck, Jesus. So, I'm so lethargic today. I'm like,
Yeah.
I had some McDonald's and I'm still having McDonald's and I'm like,
I'll do it.
all right. Hi, I'm Reese, by the way. For those who don't know.
This is Reese.
But like,
But like
that.
what?
I love that clip.
I filmed that.
Is that what...
I had the best quarter pounder.
was it?
Yeah, when I rocked up, I ate the quarter pounder, and then I'm like, this is the best burger I have had from Mickey D's.
Mickey D.
Mickey
As always,
D's.
please tell us if there's any tech issues, because things like to break.
Okay.
As the green screen already
Player number
has.
2, please your name and a small anecdote about your morning.
Oh, my name is Rebecca. My small anecdote is I went and had lunch with a friend at 11:30.
Was it with Reese
Amy
at Mickey
Sauce.
D's?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
But that's alright, because Tom's fixing shit.
Tom is busy
I'm always fixing shit.
fixing up.
It's fine, no one can
Okay,
see
alright.
Yeah, alright.
I'm
I
Chris.
couldn't tell.
My
I couldn't
small
see my
anecdote
face.
is that this morning I went to a cafe and had waffles and it was delish.
I considered having waffles, but I got a salad instead.
Mickey D's, it's Macca's. Are you even Australian?
And
Reese?
finally-
Sorry, RJ.
We have.
I'm rubbing off on you.
I'm Tom. My small
'Cause Mickey D's
anecdote
is
is
a Canadian thing.
my hearing is blocked up with wax, and it means I can't work, and I'm really sad.
What?
What? It's just one ear, though.
But also, chat, props for me, because Tom's also got a referral for a sleep apnea test.
You might have a good night's sleep soon. We might stop getting Snapchats.
That
of
is
Tom snoring
exciting
in the
stuff.
morning.
The amount of times I film Beck snoring and only send it to her is hilarious.
Yeah, and then I wake up in
Actually,
the
it's-
morning and I'm like, why have I got a pitch black snap from Beck? And then all you hear is, I'm like,
So the problem was, I decided I'd go and lose weight to try and help with the sleep apnea. And then I went swimming, and that's caused my ear to be blocked.
No, I'm pretty sure
Oh,
you're...
was this why we were having the swimming discussion the other day?
Yeah, because I went swimming.
Oh, because swimming's fucking sick. Alright,
Swimming
anyone
is
who
fucking-
says swimming's not sick is like,
I'm considering
lot
going-
close.
trash tits.
I'm considering going back to swimming now that my ankle's not better.
Alright, let's stay on
anyway.
track here.
Games!
Swimming is pretty sick, I've got to say. Big fan of swimming, always have been. Also,
Chris, explain the game. What are you doing?
Alright,
You're holding
I'm
everything up.
sorry.
Also, hot dog eating contest? Hot dog eating contest?
Oh,
hot
God.
dog eating contest.
No, I...
Roll for the Galaxy is the game we are playing this week. It's a game, a resource management game. It's about whom can control the galaxy
Whom or
with the most iron of fists. The idea of the game is that you want to be the winner, and to be the winner, you have to score the most victory points out of everyone at the table. We'll start the game with a certain number of basic victory points available to every player. There will be 48 here. It's equal to 12 plus the number of players. Once this pile has... That was a spooky
good one.
noise.
Hi, Steven.
Once this pile has exhausted, the game will be over. There's another way the game can be over, but I'll explain
Someone's
that.
scratching their mic.
Who is it?
Is it happening right
Who's the
now?
culprit?
I don't think it's me.
Is the mic fucked?
I hope the mic's not fun.
Is it my beard?
Oh,
No.
it could be me. I didn't...
No, it's actually not reaching your mic.
Let me have a listen while Chris continues to explain things.
Let me have a listen. Let me have a
The
listen.
other
think
way
it's Reese. I
to
can drop
score
my
victory points is to have cards in your tableau, which will be, they'll have a number in the top left corner, and that's indicative of how many victory points they're worth. Finally, there are additional effects and requirements that you can meet to score victory points. So those are the ways that you can score victory points. The game will take place In rounds, each round has 5 phases, and which of those phases happen depends on the players at the table. I said there are 5 phases, there are only 4 of us, and the game depends on us locking in phases for them to occur. So it's quite possible that
Thanks for the accent.
at least 1, if not 4 of them might
Yes,
not
Steven.
happen every round. So here's how the game works. Dice, everyone's best friend.
They
These,
look like snacks.
you want these to be in your cup because when you roll secretly, the faces on each of the dice are what you use to forward your strategy. Who's the lucky winner? Or is that
there's
you
Mitch.
testing
There's
things?
Mitch just doing. I honestly don't. It didn't sound like it was scratching, so it's probably me, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
if it's not scratching, then it's my mic.
Phase 1 is explore. This is how you can search for extra tiles, planets, and developments and things from the bag. Alternatively, it's the best way to make space bucks, which is the canon name for what should be called credits, which is basically space bucks.
Oh, that's so quiet.
Yeah, you might need to turn those up.
That one will get turned up.
What was it? I didn't even
This is
know.
Reese.
Yeah.
Oh,
I could barely hear it.
All right.
So no one can
Sorry
hear
to cut
you.
you off, Chris. We have there is now 2 ways to activate sounds.
Oh god.
One is by giving us bits directly, or one's using the soundboard below.
Yes.
And the soundboard's really nice because you can hear the thing before. Yeah, see, look. I think that thing's just really quiet.
I think it's just our, as we have said before, our
Speakers
speakers
of the
fun.
shit. The soundboard's really nice because it means you guys can see exactly what sound you're activating and you can listen to it beforehand. So if someone wants to have a listen to Beck's super special sound for 1,000 bits, but not tell anyone what it is yet because I need someone to play it as a surprise, it'd be amazing.
Oh my god.
I don't know what it is. And I haven't ruined the surprise for myself yet and just gone to play it.
Right. Good call.
All right. Anyway, Chris.
Anyway, game.
Continue.
Phase 2 is the development phase. You'll notice that on your game board, you'll have a space for your developments as well as a space for your planets. These are not in your tableau yet. You first have to meet requirements to conquer them, to create them. And how you do that is you spend dice using this phase to work towards rezzing a card.
That's up to you, Curve. I honestly, if you tell me you're going to do it, I'll make sure I swap to the main camera so we can see Beck's face.
yeah, good call. You do that by...
Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is now. You ruined it. You ruined it. Tim ruined it. I know what it is. I hate you.
Hi, Chris. I'm sorry.
I hate
Sorry.
this job.
I'm sorry.
They don't
Beck
pay me
wasn't
enough.
originally supposed to be here today, and I was waiting for her stream on Sunday so people could do it then without her
right.
knowing. It would have been so good.
You're always thinking he's gonna like. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Can't play the actual
Yeah,
music
the
because we'll get
actual
copyright
song.
struck, but I'm fairly sure that 1 bit is fine.
Yep.
Get DMCA.
Sorry. I'm reviewing John Cena's theme. It is a good song. There we go. Can't get DMCA now.
There you go.
Fair use.
Yeah, review.
Using the law to our.
He sings on that himself, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's him and another guy. But yeah.
The joke here being I used to get Beck,
Word
or
live.
still get Beck with
Plugonomics.
the unexpected Cena meme. Like, just sitting at home watching
yeah.
stuff on YouTube and then I slip one of those in is the biggest joy of my life.
There's this incredible one from, I think, Battlefield, where 2 helicopters fly towards one another. They get caught on the rotary, on the tails. One flips over and it goes, and his name is John Cena, and explodes on the ground.
My favorite one. I'm getting sidetracked, but
It's
fuck
like
it.
a 15-minute video.
No, yeah, there is a 15-minute video one, which is all like, here's the evolution of humanity, and it ends with John Cena. Great. No, my favorite one. My favorite one. Thank you very much for the biddies. My favorite one is from the Hunger Games, when there's Rue and Katniss talking to each
Yeah.
other, and she's like, you can whistle to the
Oh no.
the Mockingjay's, and they whistle normally, and then Katniss whistles the
How does the- how
and
does
it cuts
the
back to
thing
Rue,
go?
and it's John Cena's face. Ah, it's beautiful.
I love the. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, are you sure about that? It's the best one.
Beck's just like, please.
That
All
was
right, cool.
loud.
Back
Good
on
one.
track, Chris.
You know, I can't remember where we were.
We're developing these.
Alright.
Develop and settle, basically the same thing. You spend dice to make things in your tableau
I
that
feel
give you
like they're
powers.
not the same thing, though.
They're
They're
pretty
similar.
much the same.
The phases function the same. However, developments will give you like special powers, things that you can use to forward your strategy. Planets are things that you would settle, and they are worth usually more victory points, and also you can produce goods on them. Which brings us to phase 4, which is the produce phase.
I don't know if that one's legal for us to use, but I've left it in there for now.
Probably going to get used. Producing goods means to take dice from your allocated slots and put them onto the planets of your choice. You can never have produce on a grey planet, but any other coloured planet is fine. And you want to match colours because you'll get more victory points that way. As soon as you have produce on a planet, you can then ship them in the shipping phase, which is the final phase of the round. It means that you spend dice which you've allocated for shipping to take back the dice off the planet that you've taken. So you're essentially spending those 2 dice into your citizenry once more, and you gain victory points or credits, your choice. You can either gain credits equal to the colour of the dice, which is indicated by something on the back of your thing there, just in case you forget. Anywhere between 3 and 6 credits, which is really good. Alternatively, you can take victory points equal to the matching colours. So for example, one good that you ship is worth a point. If it matches the colour of the planet, it's worth 2 points. And then furthermore, if it matches the colour of the dice you use to ship that good, it's worth an additional victory point as well. That is essentially how the game runs.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
No, but the pop-up on stream says test alert. That's weird. Because that's on their end. That's nothing to do with us. I will check it, and I appreciate you, Big Viking Mitts, and everyone else helping test these things out.
Chris
yes,
is doing a good job.
Rip to Chris for trying to explain this game. We are going to try and go through slowly and explain what each person is doing turn to turn. Once Chris is done, I might explain what my starting things are, so you get an idea of what different powers there are. In the meantime...
So,
Hey, Steven. What?
Chris, hypothetically, would I need 1 dice that can develop that out? And I would need
Thank
4
you.
settlers.
Yes.
Hey Beck, you want to say that again now that
Exactly.
we can see what you're pointing at?
Okay.
In the development and the settlement phase, you can help to res these cards. They would then move into your tableau and contribute not only to your victory point total at the end of the game, but also to the requirement of there being 12 pieces in your tableau as an alternate way to end the game. So you don't have to run out of these victory chits. You can end the game yourself prematurely by developing at least 12 cards.
There's basically 2 strats. This music is great. I love how sad it makes Reese. There we go. This is a review now. We're not able to beat DMCA.
That's what you think.
There's basically 2 ways to win, which is settle and develop and get victory points that way, or ship and produce to get victory points from over there. There are also bonuses that we will be getting. Do you know what all of these do, or do you want me to explain that one?
We'll explain them as we go. Basically, the gist of it is, whenever you would meet the requirements for one of these quests, I guess, what are they actually called? They're a quest. You would gain these very special tiles as a reward for doing that, as indicated on the card. What you can do with these is spend them as though they were dice, and they, of course, have wild symbols on them, so you can spend them as any dice that you like. Or they are worth 1 victory point at the end of the game if you choose to save them. Once you've spent them, they're gone forever, I think.
Yes.
But if they fail, they go back into your reserve, and you can then use them on a different round.
Yeah.
Hot tip, during search, you can discard your tiles to search 2. You always only keep 1, but it gives you... Basically, for every one you discard, you get more search, and that stacks. If you have 3 dice in search, you can search to get 1, to discard that 1, to get 2 more, and really try and find the bit that you need.
Indeed you can.
I just got a quarter pounder. That's all I got from McDonald's.
Quarter pounder with
McHappy Day.
cheese.
The fundamental caveat of the game I didn't explain was that someone was smashing the metal shed.
Someone's banging on the ship.
We roll our dice in secret behind our player screens here. Per round, and I guess maybe the top down might be able to see this.
Sorry,
round,
chat.
Everybody who's rolling their dice can allocate 1 of their dice, and only 1, to locking in one of the rounds. When a round is locked in, it is going to occur, and any rounds that phases that haven't been locked in will not occur that round, no matter who has dice under that column. Every other dice that you allocate can go underneath your player grid in the column, and you're basically putting your eggs into that basket. So for example, if I definitely want Explore to happen...
But I don't need eggs.
I will throw you across the room.
That's the next
Let me explain the game!
Get WWE game out and go through the table. If you want a phase to happen and you just cannot do without it, lock it in. Otherwise, you can anticipate that other players might lock in a phase, so you can dip your finger in everyone else's pie and try and get the best of everything.
Sure.
But it's risky because
Yeah.
you, of course, don't know that they've locked a round in.
Yeah.
Last but not least, you can chunder one of your dice to flip a different dice to a different face. It's as though you're spending 2 for 1 to get the result that you need. And with the expansion, we are also using these black dice, which are like the commander dice, or the hero dice, as you were. These have multiple faces, multiple icons on each face. They're very versatile, and they're very important for this caveat of the game. So, we will begin with those in our cup, and let's begin a round so that everyone can see
I'm
what's
just
going
going to explain quickly my powers so you get an idea of powers.
on. Oh, yeah, we could do this opening powers and strats.
Oh, I had it right
Also,
way. originally.
RJ's saying dice auto allocate to rolled phases, Chris, unless wild or dictated.
Yeah.
What, the black ones, are we saying?
Any dice automatically go where they go, and then you choose what to do with them.
Yeah.
So, just to give an example of what kind of powers there are, I already have a settle power. I get 2 gold for each pair of red and green dice that I use to settle a planet. Basically, it's like, hey, you've used military to settle a planet, here's some money. I also start with a red and a green dice.
That is fantastic.
I also start with a yellow dice, which is really nice. And then there's some other powers, maybe this one. I get +2 gold for every good I trade from a blue world. But at the moment, I don't have any blue worlds. So you try and look for a blue world, you do that combo, you get going.
I have an important question.
Of course,
on
my friend.
behalf of our dear friend Tim. Is it like Monopoly?
No.
No.
Okay.
In fact, you would not believe, but this game is better than Monopoly.
Yeah,
Blasphemy!
that's
Hot
fair.
take.
I had to scroll through all
This
of
might be loud.
I would be keen to play on games online. We've started playing games on like Tabletop Sim more because
Oh yeah, we started playing Guildmaster last night at 10 o'clock, and fuck man, Guildmaster is sick. Spoilers, Guildmaster's sick.
it's also so cheap. I don't know if it's cheap everywhere. I reckon it's cheaper because it's made in Australia, so they don't have to pay for shipping. But for a $70 game, that game is incredible value.
Yep.
And you can see it live here on Nerds of the West on December 5th, I think, whatever the first Saturday of December is. I'm gonna stop doing promos.
Yeah.
It's so much effort.
Well, let's do a hot dog eating contest. Food Olympics.
Food Olympics. I'm in.
I'm so devoed. I have to train for Limp now. Fuck.
Yeah, but how good is Centurions?
Let's start the game.
Let's start the game. All right. So the way I want to say, just
Sure.
before we start, we should all agree that we're going to roll and then quickly go, because otherwise this noise is going to hurt everyone, not only physically but
Yeah.
emotionally as well.
I've already rolled.
Chat just goes, my ears!
My eyes! It was my eyes. My God.
My
Stop knocking
anus
dice over, you
is
dickhead.
bleeding.
Oh my God, what is that?
Never heard of that before? I am a banana!
Mako. Shawn Michaels. Okay, is everyone locked in?
I guess. I don't know.
I'm going to do a thing, and you can tell me if I've done it wrong.
Okay, once everyone's locked in, we go, okay, no touching dice now. Put your thingy upside down, your cup. And we go 3, 2, 1, reveal.
And we'll have a look at Reese's board first.
First
I
thing,
do it right?
Reese has done it wrong.
You only put one dice up the top.
One lock in. Only
okay.
one lock in. Your commander, I would not use for locking because it's more versatile, so it's actually better to have that in your columns. Correct. So Reese has locked in the produce phase, so we know this phase is going to occur.
Cool.
Beck has locked in explore. I have as well, and Tom has locked in settle.
Sure.
So these are the phases.
Let's go through that, Chris. I want to go through what Reese has done and where he's put his dice and go through each person so we get a better idea of
Alright.
where people have put stuff.
Alright, here we go.
So Reese, where have you put your dice?
Explore, develop, settle, and I have locked in produce.
And Reese is lucky because, as Chris said, I have locked in
You have so
settle.
many dice.
Yeah. I
So
started
what
with
Reese has
5.
done is he's put dice in.
Where was your black dice, Beck?
There.
Roll it.
You
Quick.
get to roll that as well.
Yeah.
Quick! No one saw anything. Hot dogs or something. Oh, wonderful. See, Beck knows how to play the game. She's already locked her black dice in.
Shut up.
Sorry.
I was happy just to let it go.
Reese has taken the strategy of diversifying his dice. That way, more of them are going to be active this round, depending on what everyone else has locked in. Unfortunately, one of them is not going to happen, and that is your development dice.
Yes.
So whichever is in your development basically goes back into your cup, and it fails.
And I don't get the money?
No, because that would indicate that when it's used for that purpose, it pays for itself, right? It goes back into the cup.
Sure.
Goodbye,
Commander.
A similar story. You did split your resources between 2 avenues. However, you're punished because I'll go through this in just a moment. One of the phases isn't going to happen, and that's the shipping phase. So sadly, that blue dice is a failure, and it goes back into the cup. However, the black commander dice was revealed. I'll see if I can maybe.
You can green screen it.
Sure. It has 2 icons on it. One is an explorer, and one is a ship. What that means is that upon a failure for one of those phases, but the other phase is available, the commander dice actually changes and becomes the other role. So this is saved. It wasn't wasted after all. It moves to your explore category. I put all of mine into explore and locked it in, so I was certain that my strategy was going to be put forward. And lastly, Tom.
Point yours out. Yep, there's Chris's.
Sorry, there's mine. Tom has
I
succeeded.
rolled 3 settles, which is perfect for me because my thing needs 3 things to go. This one would also... Does this one become a settle? It
Yes,
does,
it
because
does.
I put it there. Which means if I explore, because the explore is happening, even though I haven't activated it, I've got 1 there. If I find a planet that costs 1, I'm going to settle 2 planets.
Good idea.
So I think I actually stuffed up again because I didn't actually roll a produce, so I don't think I can put anything in the produce thing.
No, that there.
It becomes a produce.
You can essentially, once per round,
Yeah.
you can spend any dice with any face
Yeah.
to lock in
Right.
one of those,
Okay,
and that
I gotcha.
becomes that
Yep.
dice, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that will produce.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Here's
I
the
have
thing,
not fucked up.
you've got nothing to produce at the moment, but you are going to be settling a planet that you can produce on.
Hopefully, you can explore for a planet,
He's already
settle
got a
that
planet.
and then produce on that planet
He's
immediately.
got a planet that costs 1.
You can, indeed.
And so it's going to happen. He just might find a better planet.
God, you're clever.
He can't. You're doing good, Reese. You're doing good. All right.
Let's
So
take
we
the first
flipped over all the things. So explore will happen first.
First, let's run through Explore in player order. So, Reese, the first thing that you would do is put that dice into your citizenry, which you will have to spend space bucks to get back into the cup, but never mind. You have explored, so your options are A, you can search the bag of goodies for new planets and resources,
Yep.
or you can gain 2 space bucks.
Cool. I would like to gain 2 space bucks.
All right, move your running man up to space number 3.
Yep.
Space
Are
bucks
we
can...
sure it's not a dollar sign?
It's space bucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Dodoy, have you even seen Spaceballs by Mel Brooks?
Oh, you don't keep 1. You keep as many as you draw. Okay, that's even better. I'm going to get 2 tiles.
Space bucks can be spent at a 1-for-1 ratio to gain dice back. So that's why that action is pretty good, because you're essentially spending 1 dice to get 2 creds, which will help your engine. Beck has 3 dice in her explore category, so for each of those dice, 1 at a time, you can choose either of those options. You can gain space bucks, or you can search the bag of goodies.
Okay, well, for 1, I'm going to gain 2 space bucks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go into my citizenry. And then I'm going to explore with this one.
Yep.
So I'll take 1 tile out of the bag.
You can choose to discard any of the tiles you have in construction area.
And for
then,
each that you do, you get to look at an extra card.
no, you get to
from the
draw
bag.
an extra one. You get to
Draw
you
an
get to
extra
keep
card.
both.
Yeah.
So if either of those 2 don't look good to you, you can just yeet them off and get new ones. Each tile is double-sided, so you can choose it to be a settle or a develop.
Just go for the single for this one, because you've always got that extra one to make a better strategy.
And you can discard from anywhere, even underneath. It does, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, can be from anywhere in the construction, not necessarily the top one.
So either of those sides.
You want to show us what you drew?
Oh.
It's good enough.
It's a very cheap planet, or a very expensive tech. So that is going to be a sort of an end game thing.
That's an important one.
That's a very
There are big expensive techs that are 6+ points. So you add 1/3 of your total development cost as points at the end of the game. So if you're playing heavy development, that's a very, very good. It's also got a development power of when completing each development, put 1 or 2 of the developers back into the cup instead of your citizenry.
Oh, that's not too bad.
That's an engine builder
Very
right there on its own.
expensive one, but
so
a
could I
big payoff.
theoretically do that?
Yes, indeed.
Hey,
That is where that
you
goes.
did the thing.
I did the thing!
The thing was done!
Your final explore dice, your captain, which goes back into the citizenry. You can choose once more. Would you like space bucks or would you
You could yeet the top one off if you really wanted to build that other one that you just put under there. Unless the top one's good for you as
I
well.
can't build the other one though.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
Okay, that's what.
I think there
you
might
got the
be-
options to
I'm
think and to
short
do.
somewhere.
Yeah, Mike issues.
Oh god. Oh no. Thank you, Sean, so much for the biddies.
Oh boy, get ready for the mics.
Alright,
Nothing.
What?
but like-
All right, because I can't see or hear any mic issues. What is actually happening?
Because her mic is not picking. I think Beck's mic might be.
Oh, so when you say mic issues, Beck's just quiet. That's an easy fix.
Just talk louder. Just
Ah,
shout.
Beck just talk for me.
Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. My name's
Oh,
Rebecca.
just straight up not.
I love how you looked at me for confirmation. You're like,
Did Tom turn my mic off?
No.
Nah.
I
oh no.
think.
I think your mic might not be working.
Plug it in.
We've been having issues, guys.
We actually have been having like issues lately.
I twisted it to be sure as well.
Don't do that while it's turned on.
What?
Right, Tom, you're half deaf.
It
It's
was-
only half the effect anyway.
It was already in. I was just checking.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually just the mic.
Now
It's
it's
terrible.
causing problems.
Unplug it and just speak
No.
into reasons.
Talk to me now.
Hello.
Okay, cool. Now it's doing so. But whenever you touched it, it was making.
Sounds
horrible
like a
noises.
crackle of a loose connection.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
plugging a mic into an amp. That was the same problem we had the last week.
Yeah.
Spooty goes down.
Alright, continue with the turns.
Are we back?
Find back an alternate mic just in case.
We're moving on with the game.
Sorry
While
about that.
Tom does
Yep.
tech stuff. I was lucky enough to explore 3 times, so I
Thrice.
will actually just spend all of these on space bucks. So I'm gaining 6.
Not once, not twice, but thrice.
Thrice. And realizing now that actually it's Tom's turn, probably not a good idea. Would you like space bucks, Tom, or would you like to?
No, I would
explore?
actually like to yeet my development off because I don't think I'm settling anything at all to draw 2 tiles from here. I'm not actually looking at
Oh,
in the bag yet.
hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you, Stephen.
Whichever items you decide to chunder, wait until you've finished resolving the explore before going back in the bag. That way there's not a chance that you could draw it again.
Alright, I will be keeping.
I'll explain them if you want.
Oh,
Tom's head.
that's your head.
Tom's keeping his own head.
Pirate World, which is a 2-cost planet, which will give me another red dice, which is perfect. And this one that I don't know what it does, but I don't want it to be a planet, so should do it.
Fair enough. Tom's
Anyway.
got his horizons broadened by these space pirate antics.
God damn. No, your mic's
Cool.
still not working.
Oh, man.
Next thing we do is we check the development phase, which of course has a big red X through it. So unfortunately, this
No
phase
one
will
develops.
not happen. Next, we settle. So settling begins with Reese, who
I'm
has two
familiar with
dice.
settling. Alright, so, I was making a joke. So, I can only settle one person on this.
Yep.
Right, yep.
So in order of your choosing, place any of your dice which have been allocated on top of the settling res. Boom. That qualifies for the requirement.
Yep.
One. So that moves now into your tableau.
And this was an alien booby trap. So, remove the settler that completed this world.
Unfortunately, your settler goes back into the pile, so you'll never ever get that dice back again.
Back to the pile.
But it was a very cheap yellow world.
Yeah.
And yellow is worth the most money out of all possible shipping goods, so that was quite good.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything, by the way.
Next,
Oh, I know what's happening. Things fall.
that's not it.
Hold on.
are we gonna wait for?
Do we want to maybe give it 5 minutes so we can actually properly fix this?
No, it's fine. I've unplugged you at the moment, Beck.
So I'm
doing
not
other
making
stuff.
any noise.
You are. It's this.
It stopped. Yep.
I know it's stopped. I unplugged the thing.
I'm reading
that was
chat.
doing it.
I'm reading
Thank you,
chat.
Keeping everyone entertained.
Cool.
The next thing that would happen is that unfortunately that dice there fails.
Yep.
It doesn't actually manage to do anything, but it does go back into your cup, so you don't have to pay for him again. He's available for the next round.
Yocha to your cup.
Back in the pile. All right, cool.
We move to Beck, who has no dice left.
Oops.
No dice.
Hoomst.
Hoomst. As have I. No dice at all.
And then I'm settling a bunch of stuff.
We're waiting for Tom to spend lots of his dice on settlements. So it's up to you which colours of dice you would want to place onto your
Yeah.
thing.
I don't know what's happening. Situated curve.
But the planet that Tom is resing, and which is the green screen button top. There we go. Here's the planet that Tom is choosing to settle. It's a green planet, and when you settle it, you gain a gene's dice into the cup when you place the worlds. Tom actually gains an extra dice. That
Hello.
goes into his tableau. It's worth 3 victory points
It's working.
at the end of the game. And 3 of Tom's dice would have to have been used for that. I'm imagining
Yes.
the white one plus any of these 2.
No, so what I'm doing is I'm using the red and green dice to make sure that I get that bonus because I'm going to get 2 gold by using them.
Indeed.
And then my yellow one is going to go onto my next planet because then I only need 1 more to make it.
So now that the yellow dice is on Tom's next remaining settlement, it of course hasn't been used yet, but it's waiting until another dice can help it settle.
Hey Rebecca, having your microphone.
4th, we move to the development phase. Sorry, not development phase.
Produce.
The produce phase. Now, anyone with produce dice, for example Reese, is allowed to move that dice now onto a planet of his choosing. It can't be a grey planet, and that is now waiting to be shipped.
Yep.
And I don't think anyone else has any dice, so we can just kind of skip the end of this round and move on to the next round.
Cool.
How do we get men back into our cups?
Good question. At the beginning of every round,
No, it's at the end of the previous round.
sure. Sometime in between then and now, we can spend...
In between the spaces between spaces.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can spend money to gain workers back into the cup at a rate of 1 for 1. So I am looking at my 7 space bucks, and I am actually capable of bringing all of my dudes into my cup for further use. Beginning with Reese, I suppose.
Now I have a special ability, right? So my home planet allows me to get $1 for each green gene that is in my citizenry. So each green dice that's in my citizenry at the end of this phase.
So they essentially pay for themselves, is what that power.
Well, that's at the end of the develop phase, right? And we didn't develop. So
never
never mind.
Correct.
Ignore what I just said, but remember
So
that
then,
happens.
counterpoint, for every, like if we had produced this round, which we did not, I would have gotten an extra.
We did produce.
Yeah, I produced.
And the phase happens, so it does happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So $1 for each good on a novelty.
Yeah. So if you
Okay.
ever have produce on your blue worlds, you actually get money for them being there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else with any special powers at the end of the round?
No, but hopefully I will at the end of this round. We'll see what happens.
How
So
many
anyway,
space creds are
I
you
spent
spending?
3 space creds to get 3 dice back in the cup.
Yep. So what Reese has done is he had 3 space creds. He spent them all to get his dice back, and the game makes sure that there's no stagnation by actually giving you a free space buck if your running man is on the 0 spot. Beck, I imagine you're going to do the same thing.
Yes. So I'm going to spend 3 space bucks. I'm going to get my commander back. Yes.
Yep.
I'm actually not sure it's called the commander, but anyway.
It is called
Leader.
the leader.
I'm going to get a blue.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a brown.
And a brown back in the cup. Okay.
Because why not?
Tim would like to know, I mean, the real question is, how do we get a man asking for a friend? I'm that friend.
I don't think Reese can help you with this.
Humor.
Has Tom cheated yet? No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
There's a whole game.
Reese has
to
a
go.
special ability of being adorable on stream.
True. Hey
Just
Chris, what are you doing?
I'm spending 6 space bucks to get all of my dice back into my cup, so I'm gonna have a pretty good round.
Nice.
That's
I-
a lot of...
Even though I put this dude on this planet, I'm going to take him back because I want him in my cup. And then going to spend 3 on a red, a green, and my leader.
You can take workers back from either the development or the settle sort of areas on your game board, because technically the game doesn't recognize them as having been used.
You can also take him back from produce.
And from produce.
If you're not shipping and you got produce, you can just yeet that back in your cup and hope for better things. All right, folks.
Are we ready for the next round? How's everyone going? Are these explanations pissing you off?
No.
I'm just gonna let you guys know Spooktober's no longer a thing. Tom didn't update stuff.
It's been like 12 days. It's been 14 days. Alright.
It's like I'm the only one who does anything around here.
And roll for the galaxy.
Alright, there we go. Alright, what are we doing? Let me
Couldn't
just...
tell you, man. I'm on my own strategy. So, I'm going to put them all in their correct spots to begin with.
I mean, that gives me a...
Gosh.
Gosh.
Oh, gosh. Gosh. I did it.
Ready.
I want... Oh, hello.
Hang on, and we can spend a dice to change it to something else?
Yes. You can spend a dice to change another dice to something else.
It just goes back into our cup if we do that?
The dictate one, put any work... Yes. Dictated ones go back in your cup. Not right away. You have to show us that you're dictating with it. But it will go back in your cup at the end.
Okay.
How are we doing, chat? I
Cool.
really like this game. I have never won this game, but I really like this game.
I played this game once 5 years ago, so I don't remember anything about
Shout out to Callum for finally showing up on stream, and by that I mean lending us his game to play on stream. we were in here on Wednesday playing a bunch of games. Shout out to Good Games Publishing for sending us a bunch of games. They're so much fun. We were all like, we're ready to play. It's going to be great. And then we're like, wait, do we have Roll for the Galaxy here? We should probably check that we have Roll for the Galaxy here. Quick call to Callum. Hey, can we ever Roll for the Galaxy?
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright,
Should
here
we
go.
flip those back to the X's? Or
We
just leave
absolutely should.
We could just leave them and amend them after we reveal, but sure.
Alright.
Ready?
3,
Reveal.
2, 1.
Tom's Running Man is off the chart.
What'd you do, Reese?
Alright, so I decided to dictate explore,
Wonderful.
and then I had a dice that fitted everything else.
Ooh, versatile strategy. I like it. You're gonna at least be doing something this round.
Yeah, yeah.
Beck has dictated.
I've dictated nothing because I wanted to do a settle in case settle happened, but these dice can't be changed into settles.
They cannot.
Yeah.
But you could have like chundered one, but it's better to have them in.
No, it is reassigned to any column. It doesn't matter what the face is. You just put it in that column.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does technically go up the top rather than in your cup, but just to keep track of them all.
We're still learning.
You can change that. So you've decided to produce this round, so the produce is going to happen.
Yes.
I have shipped, so I'm gonna definitely
Chris,
be
that's
shipping.
disgusting.
I know.
Chris has shipped
I've
himself.
shipped Chris and Reese.
Wow, we actually... What about Krilly?
Krilly's dead, man. He's been dead for ages.
Krilly's in the past.
Lastly, Tom,
Long live
to no one's
team
surprise, has
Chris.
Settled.
No,
has
it's
settled.
Chris.
I also put some stuff in development just to see if it would happen because they were wilds, but
But unfortunately,
That's fine.
anyone with dice in their development section, they fail and
Bueno.
they go back into the cup.
I do get an explore, and explore's super useful.
Explore is useful. Let's run that through now. So Reese, what would you like to explore?
So I would... Right, so I can just...
2 space bucks or go fishing.
I'd like to go fishing.
All right, the big bag of fish.
Just one, right?
Yes.
Oh, I got my hand on that one. A radioactive world.
Nice.
Gain a rare elements dice, which is a brown dice, into your cup when you place this world. And I need
Ooh.
2 settlers on there.
Not bad. It's quite a cheap world for extra dice.
Yes.
Okay, so that moves into your citizenry now. Beck, what have we got going for explore?
I'm gonna get 2 space bucks.
Nice. Okay, back into the citizenry with him.
Nice.
I've explored twice. One, I will... You know what? Both of them I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to chunder this one.
I will fight Chris for Reese's love. Steven, what did I tell you today? Stop trying to get into fights with people.
And
Yes, Steven.
I choose both of these, don't I?
Yeah, you get to keep both.
Oh, yes, please.
What did you get, man?
Deserted Alien Library. It's a very good endgame card for the yellow team, the yellow faction.
Gain $2 and an alien good on this world when you place it. It's worth 6 points, but takes 6 to settle.
And I'm also going to grab me a former penal colony,
Can I have that?
which transforms one of my dice into a military dice upon
So
resolution.
perfect for me.
I'm going to put them under with the cheaper one on top.
That's all I needed.
Can
Thank
you pass me
you.
the bag, please, Chris? I am also
Why?
searching for one thing.
Sorry, I've got another
How
one,
dare
but
you.
I'll just space box. There we go.
You can space box.
I'll space bucks because Tom's already taken the
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, boys. Gain a military dice when you place this world.
Oh, what, Tom cheated.
It's
There
a
it
little,
is.
a little
Timestamp.
unfortunate because it is a grey planet, which means it doesn't contribute to this bad boy up here, which is have one of each kind of planet.
Tom just
What?
does the whole.
Yeah. Where's the red one? Oh, there it is. Oh,
Look what
look
I
at that.
randomly drew.
He's got them stuck in his ear. That's why he's claiming to be half deaf. There's actually just cards in there, and he's like pulling them out one by one at one.
Oh, that's why I'm deaf, because all the cards.
Yeah.
So development doesn't happen, so my development dice go back into my cup.
My ears are burning.
Development back in the cup. Settle.
Settle is happening.
Reese, what are you settling, mate?
We'll
settle for nothing now.
I can't settle, can I?
You can.
Oh,
you
I can.
leave it there, but it just isn't.
No, settle is the ones in construction area.
Ah, yes.
Or you could no.
You have to
must
settle.
take the
You
action,
have to
yeah.
put it there. You can choose whether or not to use it and settle, and then at the end of the round, you can take that dice back
that's
if you
gonna
don't
be
want it
shit.
anymore.
At the end of the round, if you don't want him there, you want him in the cup instead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Beck is settling. Send one of your bad boys onto that world. Wonderful. What does it do?
It puts a red die into my cup when I place this world.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice. That one goes to
citizenry?
there. Yep. So you gain your red dice.
Into your cup.
Nice. Freaking military strategists.
Dude, military's so
What,
good.
cha
And did it
cha?
settle? Tom?
Well, he's up.
Aye.
That's
Whoa, what happened?
a bit too far there.
Nope.
Let's.
We have a thing in my D&D game called the X card, and it's like if ever anything happens that we just don't like, and we don't want to
yeah.
discuss it.
Yep. There's a few groups that has that.
So that's a bwah.
So I am settling my pirate world, and because I am settling it with a red and a green dice, I get 2 gold.
Nicely done.
I settle a pirate world, so now I have a blue and a green world, and I gain a military dice into my citizenry when I place this world.
I'm still trying to figure out how the game works.
I'm getting there, actually. I'm pretty close.
No.
Produce. We get to throw things on planets.
Hey. All right. So
Unfortunately, your dice can't go anywhere, and that's because
it's a white dice.
you can't have any more than 1 dice on 1 planet, and
Yep.
B, you can't put any dice onto grey planets.
Cool.
So sadly, that's a failed dice. Sorry.
It's alright.
It's the first time. in a long
I
time.
I have no idea what's going on.
At least you get to use it next round.
I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
I'm just glad to be here, Alex. R.I.P. Alex
Beck.
Trebek.
What's your produce going into? Space wall. Nice.
Space Mall.
Sorry, mall.
It's a space wall.
I mean, hey, that's 1 gold guaranteed.
I'm a build a wall.
The great thing
in
about
space.
that is that this is a matching color pair. So if you chunder it
But
for
I'm
victory
not.
points,
I'm not
you're gonna be
shipping,
getting a
so
lot
I
of
don't
stuff.
get.
Not this round,
Not this round. Stays there.
but you will get the. When does your thing trigger? In the produce round?
Yes.
Yeah, so that happens right now.
Yay! Bloop!
It's an honor to be nominated.
I don't know why, but I produced twice. So one will be going onto a planet, and the other fails because I
'Cause
have
you
not
fail.
enough space because I'm a failure.
I saw that.
Thank you. But I did ship, and beginning with Reese,
That's
it's a
disgusting.
shipping round.
I'm a ship all over the place. All right.
God.
So
Is this an Donor or is this something
so
else?
I ship the green
Yes.
here.
So Reese is shipping a green good on a yellow planet with a black dice. So none of those
No,
colors
black
match.
black matches everything.
Oh, it does? Okay.
I believe so.
If you choose,
Everything goes with
If
black.
you choose to ship it for victory points, you would get 2 victory points.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, you can gain money equal to the color of the world.
The color of the world.
Yes. So that would be
Ooh.
6 space creds if you choose the money.
6 space bucks, please.
Is it color of the world?
Yep.
think it is, yeah. Because like white dice don't actually have
That's true, then
a
that's true.
freaking
Yep.
a monetary
Color of
value.
the goods world. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
6 space bucks. Oh, buddy.
I'm
So,
gonna
all
follow
right.
in that notion.
At first, I was like, oh, it's only a 1 and it killed a person.
yeah.
What a shit.
Jesus, Chris is about to get
good.
12 space bucks.
What a shit dice.
Yeah,
and then I'm
yeah,
like,
go off
oh
the end of the
boy.
board.
I
Jesus.
think, do you max out at 10?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
So it forces you to basically like hurry the game along. Beck, just as a cleanup, since you have no more available dice, your chundered dice goes back into the cup, ready for later use. I've shipped twice. I'm going to be using my yellow dice in conjunction with this yellow good on this yellow planet to gain 3 victory points, and they both go into my citizenry.
Sorry.
So, thank you very much for those. I think you keep these secret, but anyone with an intelligent brain could probably count victory points.
So everyone but Reese.
So,
Wow.
Got 'em.
Don't worry. I
Also, we're
wouldn't count
tracking it
victory
on
points.
screen, so...
I
Yeah,
mean,
true.
Are we also not to be counting our things in front of
No,
us?
those are endgame.
in-game,
Okay.
in-game at the moment. Furthermore, I have another ship,
Definitely
and
not
I will
what's
be
on this
using
link
this
for.
colorless ship to ship this colorless good, but it was from a yellow planet, so I also get 6 space bucks.
Hell
up
yeah,
tonight.
brother.
Let's go. 6 space bucks squad. Anyone? Sorry.
I'm at 4.
Just team Riss.
Crease.
Reese.
Oh no,
Crease.
me and my already, like, 4 things in my tableau. So sad.
True. All right, clean
I'm
up.
just sitting here
Anyone
having
have
fun.
end of round
I'm just
abilities
here to have
they
a
want
good
to
time.
resolve before? Oh, actually, sorry.
Unicorn.
Whenever I ship, I get 2 space creds for each good on an alien technology world that I consume. So I did consume for victory points, so I'm supposed to get 2 space bucks.
You get money when you get victory points? That's fucked up.
How good is that?
It's a good trade. Yeah.
It was good.
But Tom, if you did it, it would be perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I
wait,
do so much
sorry.
fucked up stuff. It's fine.
Oh yeah, okay. I
What?
fulfilled the rules. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Off stream?
We don't talk about that.
God. That says I can only get victory points off this one, but that's what I did.
That's what you did. Yeah.
I'm just here to pop
Thank goodness I
myself
didn't
at this
cheat.
point.
Pops for Reese.
Next
Oh,
round.
Chris is so close to
I
cheating.
nearly cheated, but I didn't. It's alright. I'm not Tom.
We Gucci.
Next round, end of the round, buy your stuff back into your cup.
Alright. We'll just do this simultaneously.
Mine's real easy.
I
Red,
spent
black,
3 space
and
bucks
green.
to get some dudes
or
back.
you know what?
I spent 6 space bucks and I have 4 left. God, that's
Off the table, away from the mics.
Yeah, I saw you
What?
do that, and I was
What
like,
was
that's
that?
a great idea.
What?
Watch the numbers go down, Tom. Do it.
Just because you're deaf, Tom. Oh god. Alright, that counts as my roll. Oops.
Ow.
This is the most thrilling game I ever played.
Boys. Boys.
I do actually want to do that.
Are you alright there, Tom?
Oh, you're
know,
not going
right?
to believe the stuff I rolled. I promise I didn't cheat.
I
Oh,
am.
man.
Benutez.
I'm not done yet. I'm sorry.
It's alright, take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
So next week, Reese, we haven't decided who's joining me yet, but we're checking out a 2-player game that will be hitting Kickstarter in December. 2-player space combat with a very cool movement system because it's space combat. Anytime you activate your ship's engines, you then
Yep.
later on have to counteract it if you want to stay still.
Cool.
So you're just constantly floating around, shooting missiles at each other.
I guess that will be this guy right here.
Okay.
Because I have cleaned up my work schedule. I haven't. I'm just working more, and life's a thing. How good?
Man.
Damn, son. You okay down there?
Alright,
How
good.
good's work?
Good go.
Alright, ready, chumps?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can't even
Tom.
see
No.
a mine on the camera, but
I think
just to
Tom's
point it out now.
planning to develop this turn.
Yo,
5 developments, including a leader who's going to pay for himself and go back in the glass.
God, you're clever.
you
Alright.
all messed up. Why did no one explore?
I know. So, explore is not happening.
I'm so
develop
sorry.
is. Settle is not, whereas...
No, settle is.
Is it?
Yeah, settle's happening. I picked
Thank
settle.
you.
Oh, sorry, it is.
I settled.
Frickin', what am I looking at then?
You know
develop
what
is
took me so long?
happening.
I couldn't
Alright,
decide
yeah.
if I should put that on ship or explore.
Yeah.
but I needed to ship.
You ruined me.
I don't care.
You have ruined
Good
me.
idea. Okay, so beginning with Reese, unfortunately 3 of your dice wasted.
Did anyone develop? Yes.
My 3 dice
Sorry.
are wasted.
My dice
However,
are
one of them is the commander, so I will relocate that guy over to the produce phase and only lose 2. Development. Who's developing?
Reese is not. Beck is. Beck, what are you developing?
I'm going to be developing my export duties. So bloop, bloop.
You said duty.
Export duties.
And what does that do?
Who would want to buy
so,
duties?
when I ship, I get an extra space buck for each good I trade this phase.
That's disgusting.
Nice.
For each good, wow.
It's
so
extra
whenever you
money
would
every time.
ship for money,
When
you
I-
gain an extra money.
When I do a big steamy ship,
For God's sake.
But,
Chris, are you developing?
I am not developing.
but out of curiosity, when it says I trade, I can trade for victory points?
No,
Yeah.
that is consume.
Consume.
Okay.
The name of the action is
Yeah.
consume.
I put all my stuff in here because I got 2 develops, a wild, and a develop and money. And this one cost me exactly 5, so that is what I'm doing. This one goes to here, these ones all go here. This one goes back into my cup. This is the Galactic Investors.
They didn't know how to develop.
Investors.
I'm playing this game wrong.
Plus 2 gold space bucks at the end of the develop phase, including the phase in which you complete this. So every time develop happens, I get 2 buckaroos.
just for clarification, could you explain how Tom was able to develop even though not all the dice had develop on them?
Because these ones all had develop on them. This one was a wild, so it can go anywhere. This one had develop on them.
Yep.
And this one I put into develop, so it could be
Sure.
develop.
Yeah.
There you go.
You don't have to chunder a dice to do that?
No, you always assign one up the top there, and it can be anything.
Whichever of the dice you use to lock in a round, it can be any face, and that's the only dice that works that
Yeah.
way. So you can, for example, use one of those circles to lock in explore, and it acts as though it's an explore dice.
Yeah.
After revealing workers for any worker here back in your cup.
That's an
That's a
option.
different thing. That's not to dictate. So dictate, you're getting confused between dictate and assigning your workers.
Yeah, we're using the wrong terminology.
Yeah, sorry.
Dic-
Sorry, Beth.
dictate is to put a dice up the top here to move a dice to somewhere else. You always assign a worker to somewhere.
Okay.
Who wouldn't want to buy duties? Please don't kick shame.
Anyway, the point is I get 2 space bucks.
We move to the settle phase.
Cool.
Who is settling?
I am settling. Also, my commander, my leader, has a dollar symbol.
Ooh,
So-
dollar.
That means I get 1 space cred, right?
No, it means he goes automatically back into the cup
Yeah.
without you having to pay for him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dope ski.
So he pays for himself. So while you're settling this round,
In-
choose your dice one at a time.
In saying that, I actually want to put my green dude there.
Okay. That resolves now, so you gain that new planet that you have into your tableau, which gives you the brown dice.
I would like
think
brown
is
dice,
well done. There's your
please.
brown dice. Next, your commander. Yep, goes in the cup anyway as a state-based action. Beck, you're settling. What would you like to do? Well, that was easy. Nice. Cool. I'm not settling. Tom's
I'm not settling. I'm done for the round. Dude, I rolled all my dice hoping to get that. The exact
Yeah.
thing I wanted happened. I'm in the clear.
Better lucky
Anyway,
than good.
Reese is done for the round. Beck is done for the
produce,
round.
actually.
Excuse me.
Sorry,
Produce.
I'm saying round. I mean I'm saying
Phase.
this
Phase.
phase.
Say phase.
Phase.
not
Yeah,
happening
use the
for
correct
them.
terminology.
Words are hard, yo. Chris, what are you producing?
Well, I'm going to put my yellow dice onto the alien refinery.
Wait.
My commander is actually a color matching dice, so I would like him to be on the damaged alien factory. And this one is actually wasted, so back in the cup it
Chris
goes.
is going to get so many points.
Just out of curiosity, it does say you may not trade goods from this world.
Yeah, so I can't use this one to gain space bucks. I have to choose the victory points option. Yeah,
okay.
so that's
But-
why I nearly
That's
cheated.
the trade-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whenever he does that, he gets 2 space bucks anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All good.
So good.
Ship.
Rule
Shipping.
clarified.
Beck is shipping first.
Yes.
I mean,
this
it all
is-
happens at the same time, but
I want to ship that.
Yep.
With your blue dice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. So you've actually matched 3 colors. Would you like victory points or would you like the money?
The money is 3. 3.
3 coins, but I would. If
Or
I were you.
3 victory points.
Mm. What do you get? Oh, it's produce. Shipping. You gain 1 for each you trade, so it would be 4.
Okay.
right, with your.
We did produce this
export.
turn, didn't we?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So even though you haven't produced, there was something on your planet, so you got the
Yeah,
money.
yeah, exactly.
Yep. So for each good I trade this phase, I get an extra space buck. I think I'm gonna trade for money, and I'm gonna get 4 space bucks.
4 space bucks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. They all
And
go
then
back
these
into your
go
citizenry.
back into my citizenry.
Your black one will go back into your cup because there wasn't anything for you to ship.
I'm shipping, as you might have guessed. I'm shipping my yellow good from my yellow world with my yellow ship for victory points. So I'll gain 3 victory points. But my special power, of course, is that I gain 2 space bucks whenever I would consume this phase.
Alright, so this is a 5.
Thank you.
If you would like to...
I give 2 back.
Yes.
So there you go. And
That's
I have
how
6 victory
exchange rates
points
work.
now.
There we go.
Feeling good about my strategy.
Nicely done.
Cool.
End of round.
Chris halfway to winning the game.
No,
No.
not even halfway.
It's
No-
pretty
nowhere
much
close.
like total victory points. So when this pool runs out, the game will end. Or
Yeah.
when
What about
someone
that
gets
pool?
12.
Don't worry about that.
That's just for trading in. Say if you had a 5 and I needed 2 and there was none left, right? That's just for swapsies. Yeah.
okay.
End of round. Who has things that happen at the end of the round?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope,
Trade
nope.
as you will. Space bucks for people back from your citizenry. I know what I'm doing. Spending 2 to get my yellow dice back. Seems to be working.
Spend 2.
Look, having 3 gold each round isn't doing great for me, but it's not doing bad.
See, I could just trade in my 6 space bucks for 6 dice. It's probably for the best. Bloop, bloop.
Nice.
Yeah, now you're all set. Now is when you want to just
Yeah.
be chundering out as much as you can.
All right. Quick shuffle off the mics. And let's roll for the galaxy. Woohoo! Yes, let's go. Okay, boys, lads. Lads.
Boys. Let's.
Boys.
Okay, let me just sort out what everyone's doing.
Alright, lock it in, Eddie.
Okay.
Stressed.
Done.
No, I
Dunzo.
basically I know that I'm gonna be thinking for a while and I feel bad.
More dice equals more thinking. How you doing, Criswell? You having a good game so far?
I've always loved this game. It's my favorite game.
Oh, yeah?
It's a game where you can play to round to round, choosing the best options as you go, or you can play the game of thinking 2 or 3 turns ahead, because there's an opportunity in this game to really make one of those huge turns that really does everything for you. It's all dependent on the strategy that you're given, but I feel like I've played this game enough, and most of the strategies that are from your base planets and tech are really interesting and powerful in their own right.
I'm not the biggest fan of dice-based games, but this one's pretty good because of all the different powers you can use to mitigate things, to get extra things going, and as you said, there's all the different strategies. So,
Yeah.
the one dice-based game.
settling this round?
You
I
can't,
mean- I'm not gonna say yes, but you can see that I don't have anything to develop, so...
Tom's main strategy is currently out of stock, so he might be exploring.
Not even
this
necessarily main strategy. My strategy at the moment is to just make as many things as I can. I am looking at these bonus things up here.
round. Yeah.
Actually, I think I got this one last round.
Alright, I think I'm. Oh, hang on.
Wait, did you?
Yeah, reveal 5 of your non-explored dice assigned to the same phase.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
didn't
you
have any
did.
explore-based dice, and they were all assigned to develop.
So Tom actually has
I
qualified
got
for
a thing.
quest.
It's not the best quest, because it only gets me 2 of the chips, but it is 2 chips that I could then use to assign to stuff.
So Tom is now in possession of 2 chips, which either count as victory points or as a wild for 1 round. So he's got a little more power up his sleeve.
Alright, I'm done.
Cool. I am developing thoughts about this game.
Have you played this before?
Once.
Hmm.
But I feel like this is going the same way that I played last time. It's fine. We can talk about it when we pull the board out.
Are
anyway.
you allowed to develop thoughts about this game if the develop phase doesn't happen?
Oh, no.
Let's
just
see
does
what
not
does
resolve.
happen.
You'll have to settle for what you've
Alright.
got.
3, 2, 1.
You can't actually see mine, but I am settling.
Oh, did anyone develop? Oh
Okay, so... Alright, so this is how it worked in my head, right? Insurance. I can change that now?
No.
How does this game work?
I'll explain it in layperson's terms. Once per round, you are going to lock in one of the 5 phases.
Yeah.
You can use any dice you like to do that, and that dice will take on the role.
Right.
So, for example, you could use a shipping dice to lock in Explore.
Sure.
No problems. Once per round, you can chunder one of your dice
Yeah.
and as though it's going back in the cup, so it's not being
I'm an
used for the
idiot.
Right.
round. And then you can change any of your other dice to a different role. So there's 2 ways off the bat that you can have dice go into different roles that they
Okay.
have on their
So
faces.
what did you want to happen?
Well, because the way I understood it was I could put a dice there as insurance, and then once it's revealed, I can be like, oh, well, it's not happening, so I can move
No.
that.
No.
Right. All right. Well, can I do that?
You can do that. Yes.
No, because you can only put 1 dice up the top.
So
You
can
would
choose
have to
explore
forego.
or develop.
Fuck. They're happy. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine.
that's
Cool.
fine.
That would work,
Fuck's
right? Sorry, I
It's
probably
alright.
didn't explain it very
You
well.
also then don't need that other dice up the top there because you haven't moved anything.
Yeah.
all right.
So where do you want that dice to be? What you could do, depending on how many develops you want.
This game.
How many develops do you need? What's in your development pile? You've got a 3 there,
Yeah.
and then what's underneath it?
Nothing.
Nothing? Then I don't know why you need so many dice there, but that's fine.
Because I don't understand this game
Okay,
at all.
Okay.
Here you have something waiting to be resolved, which is
Yeah.
worth 3. So you would really only need 3 dice allocated to develop.
Yeah.
You have 2 wilds here. They could be used for anything.
Yeah.
So I would put those somewhere else if I were you.
Well, I actually want them in develop because once that's developed, they go into the citizenry,
Citizenry.
and then I get money for them.
And you can reuse them. Okay.
Yeah.
So instead of that, you can choose some of your other dice to move around.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
If you don't want your dice to be wasted, you could try and switch them around by using this power, which is to forego one of those dice
Yeah.
from being in the round
Sure.
to change the other to a different phase.
Okay.
Right? So
I don't think Reese has anything else that he wants to do, though.
I
so it's
just
fine.
want to, yeah. and
He
just
just
wanna-
wants his green stuff back in the citizenry to
Okay.
get money.
explore is always good. You
Yeah.
could always use one of those dice to explore instead.
But no one's activated
No,
Explore,
yeah,
so it
no,
doesn't
it's
matter.
explore, so I can't do it.
What about you, Beck? You also seem to have problems?
I forgot I needed 4 on that, so I've developed Settle, but I haven't put enough in it to make that go
Well,
out
you've got
there.
the 2
alright.
wild dice.
I know.
That's no problem.
Well,
you can
we'll let
always
you-
wait till a later round. It's no great shame.
I'd let her do that.
Yeah, that's fine. That would work.
Especially, like, I don't want to, like, reactivate anything else. I'm happy with
No.
everything else that I've done.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
It is quite a cerebral game, so it's fine. It's
Yep, no,
not
that's
a big
fine.
issue because this is the first time you've played in.
So
years.
what have we actually activated? Explore isn't happening. Develop is happening because Reese has made develop happen,
Yep.
which means I'll get 2 space bucks.
Sure.
Settling has happened.
Settling is happening because I have activated Settle and Beck has activated Settle, and shipping
Produce is
is
not
happening.
Shipping is happening, but produce is not. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, my turn is not looking that great.
You really either need 2 people playing that game, so you're playing off each other, or you're setting it up each turn.
Myself, yeah, it'd take twice as long.
We're bad at this game.
But in the meantime, explore phase. All your explore dice go back into your cup.
Woo!
Including Tom's chit, which he had allocated to explore, but since it failed, it goes back into his reserve, so he can use it on a later round.
Bad boy here.
We move now to the development phase. So beginning
Reese.
with Reese, allocate any dice that you choose to develop it.
That gets done.
Nice.
They go there.
So what's the power that...
Alright, so if it doesn't do anything for me, because if I have the most novelty worlds, so blue worlds, in my tableau, I may reassign 1 or 2 workers to any phase.
Nice.
If tied, you may reassign 1.
Okay.
Cool. But it's 3 victory points, it's moving the game forward, and you get some money for them at the end.
Nice.
Alright.
Do you get money for them now? Is
At
that-
the end of the development phase.
Yep, sweet. So grab that money now. I am also getting 2 coins at the end of the development phase because of my thing, even though I'm not developing anything. Beck, are you developing anything?
Yes, I'm going to be putting 2 technologies onto those.
Nicely done.
Nice, working toward that end game goal. I didn't develop, so we're moving now to the settling phase.
Cool.
Reese
Reese
is all...
is not settling.
I'm doing nothing else.
Sweet. Beck, settling.
Sorry.
I'm
It's
putting
alright.
those 2 onto here.
Nice.
They'll go into the citizenry.
Yeah.
This one goes back into my cup.
It
Yep,
does.
pays for itself.
Pays for itself.
And then this goes out. Gain a genes good on this world when I place it.
Let me just
Nicely
move my
Jungle
things.
worlds.
so
Yeah,
that we're
good
not-
call.
I mean, I can go back.
No, it's fine.
Chris, are you settling? You've got
I
dice
am.
and settle.
It's going to take a while to settle this world, but I'm making an effort towards doing so. And lastly, Tom.
I used my dictate to turn my red, one of my red develops into a settle, so I could then put both of these onto my outlaw world, gain a red dice into my cup when I settle it.
That's orange. You just picked up an orange.
That's orange.
Tom's cheating. Tom's cheating.
Orange sucks, I don't want it.
It's also orange.
And because I used a green and a red dice to settle, I gain another
I'll
two
make my own
space
fun.
bucks.
Yeah.
Powers that give you space bucks while you're doing another action are really underrated because you then don't have to waste your dice like exploring to get space credits.
I'm gonna need to explore next round though, because I've got nothing left.
Unfortunately, produce doesn't happen, so Beck, you and I fail on that front.
But I get a dice back into my cup without having to pay for it, and that's a win for me.
I did
And
ship.
My goal is just to get more dice in my cup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chris did a ship.
I'm spending a yellow dice to chunder a technically yellow good from a yellow world for victory points. So
3 more
once
victory
more,
points.
I should like 3 victory points, please.
And do you get money for that?
And 2 space creds from my special power.
How many
Now,
victory points
it
do you need
says
to win?
Chris is on 9 victory points. To win is whoever's got the most at the end. To
Yeah.
end the game is to clear that entire pile
Yeah.
over there
Right.
of victory points.
Or the game will end when someone has at least 12 sections in their tableau, whether they're development source or planet.
And I'm halfway there. As is Beck.
As is me.
Yay!
Okay, spend bucks to gain your
This
citizen.
doesn't
set.
look like WWE. Don't worry, after this we are playing WWE.
Yeah.
Which I actually understand the rules to that game.
I'm spending 1 for my military
Reese is
dice.
looking forward to it.
I am
that's fine.
spending 3. I'm just here to have fun, man.
Yeah.
Just here to shake dice,
I
yell
wasn't
at Tom.
Even, I wasn't even
And
supposed
Throw
to-
my hat
go.
away.
If you
Five,
don't
go.
win this, then you can send someone through the table to begin WWE.
I have said 20,000 bits and I'll take a chair.
Oh god.
Not one of
can't-
these chairs. It won't be on stream right now because we couldn't get a chair in time, but it will happen.
Alright, ready for the next round.
3, 2, 1, roll.
So is there anything you need to know about rolling to explain before you reveal anything, Reese? Or are you confident? that-
I'm just gonna put dice where I think they work, and
Okay.
you can tell me if that doesn't
Alright,
work.
look at your strategy. Currently, you're not working towards any goals, so explore might be a good option for you to try
Yes.
and get more cards.
Yes, that is what
Yeah,
I
good idea.
am.
Explore, guys. Explore. Reese is exploring. Sorry, that's it. It was a funny meme.
Funny joke. Funny
joke. Why are we like this?
We're just funny people in general. Oh, that's some weird. That's not the mic crackling. That's the music. I think the music's at a good level for y'all.
You mean the Doom soundtrack? Oh god, that'll kill a man. I'm done. Hey Tom, welcome to Dunland. You and I, who both played this game.
I made a decision based on what
Thoroughly.
people had
Hold
in
on.
their areas.
Yeah, that's exactly how you're supposed to play, dude. Well done.
Okay.
You can do this, Reese.
Okay.
I believe in you.
You're seeing?
I think I've figured it
You're
out.
not
You've
seeing the
unlocked the
whole
Matrix?
Matrix, but you've seen that there is a
Right.
Matrix.
In before Reese just comes and freaking wins the game out of nowhere.
Get
It wouldn't
ready.
surprise me.
Here we go.
3, 2,
Two,
1.
one.
All right.
Ooh.
Did I do good?
Oh yeah, no, well done, dude. Good call. Good call.
We both did good.
So,
Yes!
Despite not locking in develop, Reese was clever. He noticed that Tom was probably going to try and explore for more resources in his,
Yeah. So
his area.
all right. So let me explain
His
through my
big
reason.
brain
Hold on.
plays.
Let me.
You're on.
But
you're on
I
you.
want to explain my big brain plan.
That's cool.
'cause I
We'll
don't
get to you in a
think-
moment.
'Cause your brain's
So
not
big.
quite as big as Reese's at the moment.
All right. So my thing was I knew Tom was going to explore.
Yeah.
Because Tom's greedy.
I have to. I got nothing else.
So
to
I
do.
was like, I don't need to explore. Secondly, develop. Just put the dice there because it worked. Now, produce. I have a brown planet and a brown dice that wants to produce, and a black dice which counts as a yellow one, and then it goes on the thing, and then if shipping happens, I'm just happy. So
That's very clever.
cool.
Nice. Beck, your big brain plays.
Okay, so my big brain play was the fact that no one had any develops in their tableau. So what I did was I used my black, which will just go back into my cup at the end of the thing,
Yes.
so that it will still activate the develop phase.
So you're pretty much on the way to getting that huge
Yeah.
victory point total at the end of the game.
Trying.
So
Still
yeah,
got
And
a
then-
bit of explore.
slowly
Yeah,
but
and then still
surely.
put something in explore because I'm
fairly sure it's going to happen.
I'm gonna
Good
need.
idea.
Yeah, it was gonna happen with you because you needed stuff. So I was like,
And you still get your produce to get something onto that and get extra money.
When
Yes.
all your dice are valid, that's excellent. So what we have is explore, develop is happening, produce is happening,
Settle,
not.
unfortunately, isn't. I rolled a whole bunch of these, and I know I'm looking for planets so I can get that extra money. I was thinking Chris might settle to try and get that thing done. But he is not, unfortunately, which means all of these dice are coming back to me, but I'm getting 4 explores. I'm not too mad.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
Curve.
fair enough.
Curve, someone at this table has gone through a table before.
Wait, no, not that one.
Oh, every time. Does it
Break-
bring back the pain?
can you turn off the green screen to break the magic a little bit? Was it a breakaway table or was it a real
No,
table?
no. There was no work done to the table.
Dude, what do you think like Resident Fate?
Anyway,
reaction. Well,
let's
Hey, Reese,
explore.
I know you were there. Curve.
Reese gets to explore first.
All right, so I can explore 3.
Yes,
times.
and it happens one at a time. So you can pull something, be like, I don't really want this, and then on your second one, yeet that back to pull 2 new things.
Give me
Yeah.
the big. Give me the big.
Oh.
make a better decision as to whether you want space bucks or not later on.
All right, planets numero uno.
What
And
does
I
it
can
look
decide
like?
what side it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rebel warrior race. That's what I want because it's green. Remove any one of your dice and gain a military dice and a genes dice into your citizenry when you place this world.
So good. Oh, wonderful.
Oh, I wish I settled.
It's been
I wish I had that planet. That planet is
Yeah.
perfect for me.
that's perfect. Chunder 1 dice into 2 of the exact colors
Yeah.
that Tom needs.
Because it's 2 for each pair. So if I had a really expensive planet,
Bazoom.
3 green, 3 red, get
money
6
from-
gold.
fine.
Damn.
That would be
honor.
incredible.
Ship at the end of the phase, you may spend 1.
So I am a little sad that Chris didn't ship, but I am getting all these dice back. I thought about putting some stuff to hedge my bets and develop as well, but I'm like, I need at least one of these here to activate the green and red combo.
Alright,
So,
deficient,
wasn't worth it.
deficient spending. Ship at the end of the ship phase, you may spend $1 to gain 1 victory point chip, or $2 to gain 2 victory point chips. That was developed.
That would be excellent for
pretty
me,
good.
actually. I'm now sad that Reese has gotten
Reese is getting some sick
all of the ones
pulls.
that we want.
You know what I'm sad about? I didn't get to go to Commander Draft last night.
Oh,
Pre-release was this weekend, and then actual drafts aren't happening for another 2 weeks because
Oh,
the
right.
coast have fucked up.
no.
What a time.
That sucks. Reese is busy in the think tank.
I would like the all-rich world. Gain a rare element brown into your cup when you place this world. So that goes under, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Beck, you are also exploring. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I took a while there.
Oh, no, that's fine, man. You had a lot to look at. Two buckaroos for Beck, or new thing to look at?
If you take the money, you might be able to finish your development much easier next
I think I'm gonna take the money.
Yeah.
Griswold, what would you like to do?
Well, I would like to sift through the bag of
Money
goodies.
did seem like a good idea.
I
I'm
thought
not,
you would have at least given yourself 2 space bucks there.
It's too late
Gonna
now.
chunk
It is definitely too late.
Luck of the draw.
I'm still.
That's why I've got 4 here. I'm like, I can look for stuff, and then once I've found what I need, get the money.
You
did
know what,
get?
Beck? Even the
Boy.
pros make mistakes.
All right.
Oh,
Mine is the
dear.
Free Trade Association, which would bolster my shipping phase again. So not only would I be shipping and gaining money from my alien power, but also from this tech if
I'm
I
not
manage to
grimacing.
complete it. It's a long-term goal, but I can always leave it there.
All right. Mine is going to take me a while. I've got 4 explores. I apologize now. Let's see what the first one I pull
Made
is.
an appointment with the doctor to go look at it as well.
Gain 1 gold and an alien technology die into your cup when you place this world.
I don't think it worked.
Or develop and settle +1 after completing each development or world, not including this one. It's not so +1 gold, not +1 victory. That one is pretty good.
Gold.
However,
That would
There's
be good
gold
for
in
me.
this, as well as space bucks.
Facebook's gold, credits, and dollars and money.
I think I'm gonna take the alien one because I'm aiming for that bad boy,
Yes, yes.
and then I just need a brown planet as well. So that's my first one.
My boobies.
Jeez.
Okay, Boomer.
What?
Oh, boys. Guess who got himself a brown planet who gets him red dice? Remove any one of your dice and gain 2 red dice into your citizenry.
Cool.
Perfect.
Upon completing that thing. Well done.
Alright. Cool.
I honestly think I am going to spend the rest. So I'm going to get 2 gold from Develop, because Develop is happening, which will take me up to 3, which would give me enough to get a lot of stuff back. I'm going to search for one more thing and then spend the other on gold. On monies.
How are we doing, chat?
Yeah.
We're doing good today. I'm tired, but I'm playing Valhalla tomorrow.
Valhalla's going to be fun.
Nice.
I feel bad for Revelations because we just went back to it as well. We just went back to it, and now it's like, oh no, we're gonna play Valhalla.
Dude.
He's thinking about it.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god.
It's like a 9 cost.
Explain
planet.
it and
It
stop
is
having an orgasm.
9. I get 4 victory point chips when I complete it, so all up it's worth 13 victory points. And when I complete it, I gain 2 red dice.
But 9 though.
I'm going for it.
Do it, man. You have that many dice already.
I have that many dice, and then it would give me enough red dice to get this thing, which is if I use 5 military dice to settle something, I get that. That is so hard to do, but so worth it. And I've got time to set up for it because I got my other things going. All right, so that one goes back to there. This one gets me 2 gold. This thing disappears, and turn.
Oh, nicely done.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna have a fun time.
Next,
I'm gonna have fun.
we are not.
We are developing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're
Yep.
developing. Yep. Developing
Reese,
first.
what are you developing? Because you've got dice in to develop.
Would you like to throw that bad boy onto?
Yep. Well, technically you put it onto your thing and then it goes back into your cup at the end of the turn, but we get what he's doing.
He's just getting bullied.
Just put it in
That
your
like
cup.
nearly
It's
bounced
fine.
out, but it went actually back in again.
I was gonna be like,
Beck actually is developing. She's got 3 things to put on her 6 cost develop.
Yeah, I was thinking of having Thor, but I said I needed to explore.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Close. I'm not developing, so we'll
I'm not developing, but I get 2 gold because develop did happen.
I do get,
Jeez.
at the end of the phase, I get 2 gold for having 2 greens in the develop. In the
Citizenry.
citizenry.
Okay.
In the hole.
No. The 3.
In the slave camp.
Settle does not
Settle.
happen.
Oh man, imagine if settle happened. I'd be
You would be
on my way.
on the money.
You can't have it all the time, Tom.
I mean, my girlfriend's pretty great.
Produce does work. Reese, you're up first.
Cool.
For the produce phase.
The brown
That
one
big brain play that you
goes on the
described.
brown planet.
Whoops.
And whoop, oh, it is stuck to you. And the black one goes on the yellow planet.
Nice.
Cool.
Matching
Done.
colours.
Team. Done.
Team Dab.
Yep.
Beck is producing. Nice.
Now one ship can only like
Produce.
ship once, right?
2 yellows on 2 yellows. Sounds good to me.
Nicely done.
Lastly, the shipping phase
Does
does not happen. All right. Sorry, everyone who was planning on shipping.
That's on y'all. I get 5 dice back into my cup. I then spend 5 coins to get 5 dice back into my cup.
What the hell?
Let's see what happens this round,
Can
boys.
I choose to take my commander dice back and just leave 4 on here?
Yep. You can mix and match however you think. I don't have many dice.
Type of stuff.
Oh god, it's upside down.
You're upside down.
Put something in face down mode and end your turn. Sorry, what? Beep, 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 boom. Diddly diddly
Diddly,
diddly diddly
diddly.
diddly diddly diddly. Yeah.
If
Alright,
I'm
lock it
shipping,
in, Ed.
I need
I'm
to
running
have
out
a
of
dice for
room on
things
the
I want
table
to
to
ship.
line all my stuff up.
Yes. So per 1 dice, you can ship 1 good.
Okay, that's fine. That's all the
Alright,
clarification
are we all-
I needed.
Are we all ready?
Give me a memento.
Uno momento.
Chris, do you mind just peeking at this and just make sure I've done this correct?
I'm just gonna point out mine.
That one like that.
I'm gonna hide it from everyone else, but show chat. Just literally, you cannot see all of my dice in a row.
Cool.
Um,
Alright.
Guys, I think settle might be happening.
Okay.
You know,
Settle might be happening.
Settle.
I imagine
Guys,
it-
I think settle might be happening.
It was
I think
just-
I've only got things to settle.
it was a matter of whether you were going to lock it in or be greedy, and I.
I'm locking it in.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
actually,
all I'm doing.
made a decision. Okay, we're good.
Yep.
So dumb.
Exactly how many
I have
choices?
8 dice in settle.
Look, Tom and Chris are in the league. So I'm just gonna...
You're
Yeah,
not
but
doing. You're
I'm
not doing
wondering
bad.
how-
Ready,
I'm wondering
steady,
how Thomas
reveal.
cheated
Reveal,
in this.
boys.
I'm just gonna play by myself. All right, don't worry about it.
I'm wondering how Thomas cheated again.
Screw this Tom kid. Let's get WWE wrestling.
The diddly,
Alright.
diddly.
Diddly doom.
Yeah, you said you were settling, so I changed what I was doing.
Okay, what's
Wow.
happening? We've got settling, shipping. That's the only phases.
Cool.
Ooh, boy. So
That's a
actually-
shame. I don't get my 2 free gold for develop.
No!
Sorry, Beck. I didn't need to develop.
It's fine.
First things first, everyone who was planning on searching and developing this round, sorry, back of the line.
In the bin. All right.
Explore
I actually
also
get
isn't happening,
3
whatever.
things back in my thing then.
Settling. Who wants to settle first? Threes. Boom.
3 goes on to
Nice.
the thing. All right. Remove any 1 dice. And gain a red and green dice to your scissors.
That's beautiful, man.
To the thing.
To the
to
break.
to the pile. They're in the pile.
To the scissors. To the house.
All right.
God, we're funny.
Chris is settling.
I am. Settling.
No, sorry.
2 of my dice are going to contribute to the distant worlds, which
what does that bad boy get you?
phases out. I gain $1 redo and a jeans die into my cup when I
Nice.
place the swirls, so that was nice.
All right.
No, the $1 I do goes in the cup.
Oh no, I have no $1 redo. Wait, shit, where was I?
I have
Or...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 settles happening. So this first one, I'll use
Yeah,
these.
explain how you got there, please.
Frickin' 8
I
dice.
rolled 1, 2, 3, 4 settles,
Yep.
2 wilds. I put my ship onto settle, and then I spent this one from explore to move this one from explore over to here.
Okay,
God,
I just needed him to explain.
that was incredible.
So I use these 4 dice to settle my alien world, and in doing so, use a red and green dice, so I get 2 gold.
Cool.
I also get another gold
yeah.
from settling this one, and I get a yellow dice into my cup.
I will get one for
Thank
you.
you very
Stop.
much. I appreciate you.
Gratata.
These bad boys go over here, putting that one into my tableau. I will then spend these 2.
Sounds like cheating to me, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let him do what he wants because I don't know.
Spend these 2 to once again get 2 gold and settle this bad boy, which is my rebel miners, which is my brown one, which will get me 2 red dice by getting off a white dice.
Cool.
Into my citizenry. These go into here, which settles this bad boy, which means I now have a brown, a yellow, a blue, and a green, getting me this bad boy.
Oh my God. Tom is going off here, man. 3 victory chits for you.
3 of these bad boys. Not counting grey, done. That thing is done, nobody else can get it.
No.
And then my final 2 will settle onto my rebel stronghold, which means I only need another 7 dice to get there.
Which is probably going to happen next round.
Could entirely happen next round.
God, I can hear Tom's smugness
Oh,
all the way from the US.
I need
from
you
that
to
play.
understand. I need you to understand. I have never done well at this game. For the first time, the stars have aligned, and I'm going, and I'm getting things, and I'm seeing it happen,
Yeah.
and I'm having a good
And,
time.
and he's doing well against Chris, who is
Yeah.
good at this game, and 2 people who aren't. So
Oh, come on, don't throw back a boss like that.
All right. Produce doesn't happen. Ship does. Reese, what are you shipping?
I am shipping my commander dice off the yellow planet. For cash.
K-ish?
I would like the cash.
That's 6K-ish,
For
isn't it?
6 cash.
Hell yeah.
Up to 7. So I now have 7 cash.
Caged.
Cash.
I'm
Cash.
shitting 2 goods.
Shitting.
No, I said ship. You
Alright.
misheard.
You didn't.
They're interchangeable, apparently.
Whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm shipping 2 goods.
Yep, you're shooting 2 goods. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm going to be shipping my Actually, I get an extra gold. Oh wait, no, the produce phase didn't happen, did it?
No, it
Never
did
mind.
not.
Unfortunately.
So I'm still on 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm shipping that for 3. Because I don't get victory points, do I?
You can choose to get victory points instead. You would get 2 if you were to choose victory points. Or you can get $3 redos.
I don't know. I feel like I should be contributing to victory points here, but no.
Think of
I'm
it this
good.
way: if you dwindle down the pile, the game ends quicker.
I know.
wrestling
So I'm
quicker.
going to take 8 money for shipping up to 9.
Cannot believe how excited I am to play
Yeah.
WWE.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna go up to 9, and
Well
that's my
done.
turn.
Well, I think we all know what I'm doing. I'm shipping yellow dice from a yellow world.
What?
Ship
Would
to
you
gain
like another
3
3?
victory points. Oh,
And
they should not.
$1
go in
redo or
there.
$2? $2
Two
I'll
redo.
give you a 5. How's that sound? You can give
Wonderful.
me.
I'll give you
2 ones
3
back.
back. Oh wait. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I always do that. I get $2 dues, and that's the end of my turn.
Cool.
Nicely done.
All right. Now I'm gonna spend 6 space bucks,
Oh, same here.
6 cash.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4. Because I only need 4 to get all of these citizens into my pool.
Why aren't you efficient?
Not really, because I still only have 6 citizens in here.
Spent my 6. I now have
Whoops.
the 5 red dice in my cup that
Turns
I need.
out, if you are slow at putting the cup down,
Yeah, I
they
just
go
yeeted.
all over the place.
You would not believe.
Let me just.
Ooh, what I should check.
Your
Alright,
butt.
cool.
Check your butt.
Check yourself before you
Rickety wreck yourself.
got him.
Oh,
These chips cannot be
Fuck.
used to dictate, which is.
Yeah.
okay. I need to retroactively do something.
What'd you do?
What was it?
I traded 2 goods,
Oh.
and
You didn't gain an extra space buck for each of
Hey,
them.
gain your extra space bar.
But you were put up to 9, so it should only give you 1 extra.
Okay.
Because 10's the max.
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
that's cool.
no, that's
cool.
fine. I'll take it. All right,
Good.
what have I got?
Tom's freaking cup full of dice.
I'm just trying to figure out what people are going to be doing this round.
Yeah. Reese is struggling.
I'm thinking I got it.
I believe in you.
Surely.
I think this might be okay. What I've done.
Corrections, dice hoard. Tom's dice hoard of dice over there. Oh, you...
Okay, I think I'm good. I
Yeah.
think I've done the best with what I have.
I think I may have figured out what everyone's doing.
Oh.
You're the wild card.
I
But
know.
that is because I am the wild card.
We're both the wild card.
The wild card!
My God. All right. Ready,
I'm cashing in.
steady, cache.
Oh, yeah,
decision,
cache.
Reveal.
Not perfect, but not bad.
Oh,
Oh, you're also settling.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright, this did not happen the way that I was.
All right. Well, explain what you've done
No.
and what you wanted to happen.
Right, so I thought you were going to search, to explore. I figured you were going to settle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Beck's the wild card. I don't know. I assumed you were going to develop, which you did.
Mhm.
And then I wanted to produce, so because everything else was going to happen.
Thank you.
So the only thing that that didn't happen that I wanted
Damn.
was explore.
Yeah.
Because I didn't explore. I left stuff in explore. Unfortunately, these 2 red dice ended up as explore. If they'd ended up as wild or ship, I would have
Yeah.
been in the clear.
Miles ahead.
But I did get the 7 I need to settle my rebel stronghold.
We'll get to your bullshit.
In just a moment. So explore doesn't happen. Everyone take your explore dice back. Let's
Come
flip over
back,
the things
leader.
that are happening, which is develop, settle, but not ship.
No shipping, unfortunately.
All right. So develop. Beck is the first one to.
I
Sorry,
beg you.
Reese is developing. He does get in first. I apologize.
Alright, yeah, sure. They can go there.
Yep.
What else do I?
Beck.
Yes or no?
Complete your
Like-
In fact, they must. So.
That pops.
Yep.
Hey,
And
there
remind
it
us again what that
is.
bad boy is.
So this is a Galactic Federation. It adds 1/3 of my total. Add 1/3 of your total basement development cost rounded up. Don't know what that means.
So at the
A third
end-
of your development points are then added on again. So at the moment you have got
11.
6, 9, 11. So what's a third of 11? Let's say 12. You
Yeah.
would get another 3 points.
Yeah.
So 4 points on top.
So
Okay.
you
They're
want
worth
to keep building.
33% extra victory points.
Cool.
That's a good way to
And
explain
then at
it.
the end of every development phase, when completing each development after this one, so I can't do this, put 1 or 2 of the developers used into your cup instead of your citizens.
Nice. That is beautiful.
Oh, dev cards. Okay.
Cool.
That's it.
Settle.
Nice.
Reese, are you settling?
Yes.
News.
I don't know where else it's supposed to go. What do you want me to do with it? What's that brown planet do?
That gives me
Oh,
a
sorry.
brown dice.
I forgot. Develop happens, so I get 2 gold.
Oh, that's right.
And they go straight into my cup.
Nice. Beck, are you settling?
No.
Griswold, what would you like to do?
I am settling with 5 of my workers, so one of them will go toward the former penal colony.
Nice.
Which allows me to remove any of my dice. And when it says remove, it has to be from anywhere or from your cup.
Anywhere.
Okay, I'm doing this one and turning it into a red military dice, which goes into my cup. Nice. 4 of these are going toward my deserted alien library, which is close to completion.
Nicely done.
My freaking board.
And then I have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 required.
Cool.
Does this
settle-
mean Tom ends the game?
No.
I don't understand.
Not yet.
What it does mean is I have used 2 sets of red and green, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4
No,
gold.
He needs 2 more to end the game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 more.
3 more to win the game.
Yeah, 3 more to win the game.
You know what I'd like to play? Quacks of Quedlinburg.
I'm really keen to check out the expansion for that.
Yes. Problem is, the expansion is expensive. That's why I...
Really?
Toy is called
How much is it?
expensive.
The expansion, well, when I've seen it, it's around about 50, 60 bucks.
I also get another
That's
2
like a
red
whole
dice
game.
into my
Yeah.
citizenry.
That's why I'm not buying it.
So I don't have a lot of dice in my
What are you
cup
doing
at the moment, but
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
look
that's
at that. Well done,
so
Tom.
Going through a table.
So that is not only worth 9 victory points, it's worth 4 extra victory points.
and I get those right now.
Oh boy.
Cool.
So can you pass me 4, please?
Sure.
Do you have victory points?
No,
You don't?
I do now.
Only
Okay.
ships, which he might
Yeah.
use.
No, that's fine. It was just like in case he could trade some back.
Yeah, yeah.
No, this is my first time getting victory points because I haven't been settling. I've just been building planets.
Cool.
That's it.
Produce is happening because Reese is a bro.
Thank you.
God, Reese, you're a bro.
Did you get your gold for having citizens
Nope.
in your citizenry?
Because they went
From
in
Settle.
from Settle.
Fair.
Yep.
Beck, what did you produce?
Some stuff.
So,
Hmm?
Yep. You can't produce on.
Chris, did you settle? Produce?
I'm out of gas.
Out of gas?
Nothing
I'm
happening.
gonna just rearrange things so it makes
You
sense
go
to me.
go right ahead and do that. Shipping is not happening, so that is the end of the round, and you can take dice back, purchase new citizens, whatever you like.
Actually, I get an extra space. No, I don't. Never mind.
Nope.
No, I do, because at the end of the produce phase,
Yeah.
I had a good on my
Yep,
Gallery
Indeed.
world.
So you gain an extra buck.
Spend my 7. a
I
bunch of
can
stuff.
only afford to bring one person back from the brig.
I got to bring all of mine back, and that left me at 1, so I didn't go down and then come back up 2.
Let's do it, boys. Tom's got nothing to settle.
Alright, I'm ready. I've
That
got
was
like
close.
3 dice left.
Oh, that's cocked. Cocks. Ah, cocks.
Are you right there, Beck?
No.
No. Just thinking about things.
What?
Not exploring.
No, shut up.
I'm not exploring, guys, so don't.
Yeah, I've seen this trick before. Next thing you know, RKO from the top row through the table.
Yeah!
My God, how do you learn to fall off a 20-foot ladder?
He's dead!
Would you just speak in JR's voice for the entirety of WWE Superstar Showdown?
No, because that will kill my throat.
Yeah, true.
I want
Better than Nicky Mouse voice, that's for sure.
to happen, but I'm also going to.
So I'm really trying to like have a look at what other people might be doing now.
Okay.
Oh, what a bloody legend! Here's a big
Thank you so much for following.
Rolling with
Hello.
Rock. How you doing? Thank you for
Exclamation!
the follow.
Your favorite color in chat. You can see the lights flashing because you followed it, and you can change them to whatever you like.
It's lights, isn't it? The command.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, I'm done.
I didn't roll any explores. I'm not exploring.
There's a trick to that,
Colour.
but that's fine. Alright, I'm good to go.
I'm not.
I hope you're rooting for me with that colour change.
Hey, hey.
Alright, ready?
No.
No, Tom's not.
Steady.
To be fair, you learn to listen to Tom because he goes, I'm not doing it, to himself. I'm not ready to go yet. So you basically just have to perk your ears up, and they turn into like little elven things.
Alright,
Be
I'll
like,
go this way.
As long as he's not like talking to the devil.
We
Oh,
ready?
who knows?
We done.
Yeah. Stop.
3,
And
2, 1.
Tom's freaking horde of workers over.
damn it!
What?
Nobody shipped.
I wasn't sure if
But-
Beck was going to explore or not.
I'm sorry. What about my board says I want to settle?
I thought you might have
No settling.
let me figure it out.
Produce
Fuck you.
happens, but ship does not. 3 phases this round. We'll begin with explore. Reese, what are you doing?
I'm not
Damn it.
exploring.
Alright. Beth.
Okay.
I told you.
I am exploring, but let me explain what I'm doing. I am yeeting these to change these into explorers. They're
I believe
dictating.
you can only do that once, but
Screw it, just go ahead.
But what if you've got a wild dice there? You can just put the wild dice down the bottom, and one of those ones up the top, and it ends up the exact same.
There you
Use
go.
my fiddle.
Okay.
And then you also leave your develop or settle, either one.
Oh, hold on.
Back
Yeah.
Hello there. I was just recommended this channel on my feed. I am heading to bed. It's almost 3 a.m. in the US East Coast, but it's great to find another channel to potentially raid on my late night streams.
Thank
Have
you very
fun
much.
And have a great night.
We
Thank
appreciate you being
you.
here. Have a great sleep. It is still 3 o'clock in the afternoon for us, so
Yeah.
you go right ahead and have your great night, and we'll have a great afternoon.
See you, Rock.
And we will see you. Hopefully,
time.
we will see you again.
Yes.
And ignore Spooktober.
All
right.
Spooktober's over.
Beck,
What?
Sorry.
you got your 4 explores.
Right.
Do the
So, I'm not getting any. Well, no, I am getting 1 money, but I'm going to start by getting a thing
From the bag of goodies.
from the bag of goodies. Dig deep for it. Okay.
What's the other side?
So I can get robot surveyors, which when I settle, I just gain 2
Robots.
at the end of the phase.
Yeah.
Or I can do an asteroid belt, in which I gain rare elements into my cup when I place this world.
But developments for you are more victory points at the end of the game.
Yeah, true. And that was a big chunky one.
Yeah. So we'll do
Nice.
that.
There we go.
Nailed it, man.
Now for the next one, I'm going to explore.
Ooh.
So I can get a plague world. I gain green dye into my cup when I place
Green
this.
screen died.
Not advisable. We are currently in a plague.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Got him.
It's too real.
Or I may the homeworld patriotism, very Dooney. You may reassign 1 or 2 home white workers to the phase you select.
That's cool. So your white dice become pretty much anything you like without having to chunder some.
Not great for those of us who chunted all our
Duty.
white dice.
Yeah, who no longer have any. It's just red
You
dice.
said duty.
That one's also nicer in the base game because
I think that
you
goes
start with
underneath.
3 white dice.
I thought it
while
could
with
go
the
on either
expansion,
or. Has to go at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm spending another explore.
Duty.
I'm actually looking for like a decent.
Sir,
planet
we have
here.
a duty of care.
I've got trade levies.
Levies.
Zachary, Levi.
Shut up. Or the Comet Zone. Do that. Gain a rare brown good on this world when I place it.
Sorry.
Do you at all mind not yeeting my shit, sir?
Yikes!
Now, because so many phases that I selected aren't actually happening this turn, I'm actually...
It's okay.
It's fine. It basically just means I'm not gonna spend money. I'm going to explore again.
Okay.
Good idea.
Because I've got so many things coming back to me. Oh, hello.
That must be nice.
I want that so bad.
Fuck you. Gain $3 and an alien technology yellow die into your cup when I place this
Oh,
one.
right, it's
Or Space Mercs
Kingsley, you asshole.
Thank you, Kingsley.
You
Got him, Kingsley.
may reassign one
him.
military or rare element worker to any phase.
How you doing, man? Thanks for dropping by.
Or
I
you
think
could
I know
yeet
what
it.
this
Or I could just
floor.
throw it on the
Oh.
floor. Although,
Definitely
no.
bullfrog.
whatever. Was a bullfrog.
No, we can't sing that.
Oh.
DRM, DRM.
DCM.
DMCA.
No, DRM, man.
I'm developing by getting some space blocks.
Uh-huh.
Right, Tom, are you
Alright,
developing?
I am
Sorry,
searching.
Got it.
exploring. Rather,
Exploring.
Not developing.
I'm gonna look for
I'm not a bullfrog.
classic.
There is so many people in here that is not gonna understand this reference at all.
I just know the song, so I heard Jeremiah and I was like,
Alright.
Yeah. So Jeremiah Kingsley
It's-
is a wrestler friend of ours, and people often refer to him as a bullfrog because the song goes Jeremiah was a bullfrog, which is a good song. Reviewed. Cannot get DCM and aid.
DCM end aid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have
Up.
two
Hey,
planets.
Lizard Kitty, how you doing?
Lizard kitty.
Okay.
Don't
my
worry,
last
we have
pull-
not played WWE yet. We're still playing Roll for the Galaxy.
I got all blue planets, and
We're
they're all
getting
fairly
shat on
cheap.
by Tom,
So
though.
1, 2.
Man.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think Tom might be going for some of the cheap planets to try and end
He's
the
just
game.
shipping all
Wow.
over
I
us.
wasn't planning on it because I do want to try and get this bad boy,
Mm.
which is it's worth 5 extra victory points if I manage to get
Nothing
my 5
happened.
red dice in. But no, it's the top down. And then these are the ones I just got. I got Spice World, more Dune references for 2,
I
Universal
love that
Exports
movie.
for 3, and
Isn't that
New
a Spice World
Survivalists for 1, which means if I can get 6 settles next turn, it will be the end of the game.
Oh.
They all give me extra dice, but dice don't mean anything at the end of the game. So
Can we
I don't
not
find
count the
misery.
points at the end of the game? I don't need to feel like that today.
Well, I mean, Chris and Tom need to figure out who wins.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Tom wins.
And one of my explorers goes back into my cup because it was my leader.
Cool.
Okay,
Develop. Reese, what are you doing?
I am developing.
Oh, developing, bro.
Alright, so what would be better to use? I guess the black one, because the black one would go back into
Would-
my cup, and
yes,
then if I
yeah.
don't use the brown one, that goes back in the
Indeed.
That's exactly it.
cup. Haha!
He's
I've
smart.
seen through the Matrix.
And what does that one get you?
That gets me deficient spending. So when we ship at the end of the phase, I can spend $1 to gain 1 victory point, or $2 to gain 2 victory points.
Hey Kingsley, I'm going to show you my best ever cameraman performance.
Oh yeah, you filmed that. I forgot you
He
filmed
said
that.
it 3 times.
I am deaf.
No, he's
Not as deaf as Tom, which
Wait,
is half.
I am half deaf right now.
My
Indeed, and Reese was #1 camera guy, followed by Tom being #2 camera guy. Hey, remember when I was general manager and went through a table? Tom, push the button again. Push
Wasn't that Reese Oliver or something?
Yeah, that was Reese Oliver. Yeah.
Disappointed you weren't wearing like a helmet cam, so we could have had it from your perspective as
I
well.
actually fucked up. I didn't tuck my head, so when peek behind the curtain, you're supposed to tuck your head. I didn't tuck my head. I forgot all about it. Luckily, yeah, I walked back and I was like, they're like, oh, how was it? It looked sick, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't tuck my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Oh, what an
Ouch.
idiot. All right, Becky did your thing.
Yeah, I moved my develop.
Chris
Yeah,
is.
that's me.
Hey, Reese, did you know you went through a table? What?
I
Yeah,
have
You
3
don't
in
know
develop,
anymore, you don't
but didn't
remember
take
it.
anything to
People
develop
just tell
because
you what
all of
happened.
these just seemed. Actually, I probably should have looked at this. Nut shit.
Yeah, I agree with you. Going
Nah,
for the
shit.
really low point values.
Oh, I didn't get
shit.
a.
They'll go back into your cup to
Breaking
settle next
kayfabe.
round.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. I get my 3 red dice
Isn't-
back into my cup.
Isn't
which is
kayfabe
exactly what I
married to
want.
Britney Spears?
What's happening next?
Point
Uh,
use.
We're
Settle
skipping the
isn't-
settle phase.
And you bounce from the tabletop.
I
That
do
had
get
to
2
go.
gold,
To
2
be-
space bucks.
To be fair, that was once again peek
People
behind the
behind the
curtain.
curtain.
That was probably one of the most comfortable things I've ever taken.
I literally
myself.
put these in the wrong fucking column because I was I was like, why did I do that?
We've let everyone else change stuff. What did you want to do?
Yeah, go
Well,
ahead.
I
You
was
wanted to
going to
ship.
settle with them instead. So
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Go right ahead.
That would mean that you could settle too.
It could also mean that I could settle. That's the problem.
Yeah, and forget it.
Forget
I
it. You
screwed
don't
up.
want me to
I
try and
screwed
end the
up.
game
No worries,
right now?
Kingsley. Have a good one.
It's too much
Bye,
like
Kingsley. Thanks for
retroactive.
stopping by.
All right, screw it. These are going out onto these worlds as I choose. Wonderful. All right, moving on to the shipping phase. Oh,
Shipping does not happen.
does not happen.
Produce did, though. Beck, did you have any of your produce stuff on your
Yeah.
stuff to get the extra? Nice. Are you familiar with a streamer by Guerrilla Gaming?
I
Yes.
am very familiar with one of my very good friends, Dave Marshall. Yes. Yeah, Dave Marshall is Guerrilla Gaming. Yes.
He never streams when we stream, though, so we never get to raid him.
Yeah.
But he is lovely man, lovely streamer.
The company that he is champion for, Schwa, was the company that I worked for. So yeah, Dave is.
No, Tim, roll that back.
Dave is a very good friend of mine.
How does he spell his channel?
Guerrilla Gaming, Gay.
Yep.
Because he is gay. That's the reason. Yeah, there we go.
Quite funny.
All right.
He is a stream daddy. Stream daddy confirmed.
I don't know if anyone heard what I said, but I said he's tasty.
Yes, he is a good-looking man.
That is the end of round. Spend your gold, ladies and gents.
spending 2.
I'm only spending 3. Feel sad.
But yeah, definitely. If you don't know who Dave Marshall is, go check him out. He's very
It's in the
entertaining.
chat.
Very good.
What a
man.
bro.
Very friendly person.
Why are we all quiet? What are we doing?
I don't know. I
I'm
was
just
reading
looking-
chat.
We're intense.
Where this
Final
could
round.
be the final round, and
Because I'm
everyone's sad.
so close to winning the game.
Oh, you have no idea, boys. I'm gonna blow this wide open.
I'm blowing this case wide open.
Blowing your. Nope.
Well, Beck, we told
We
told
talked
Steven
about
we told Steven off. He can't say that on
Just
stream.
keep our dicks in our pants, please.
this. No, I don't want to.
Chat, help me.
Some
What
of us
am
are
I here?
trying to play a game here.
What am I doing? I'm just curious to see exactly how many workers Tom is just gonna throw in to settle this round.
Well, you know
That's
I'm trying
why
to get
like,
5.
How do
Yeah.
Why should I try? Why should I
Hey,
try?
Beck, how many of your developments have settled or developed?
This feels like an answer for yourself, and I
none,
don't want to give
actually.
it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
He
Yeah,
ain't
I
no
know, I've
snack, baby. He
had
the
my
meal.
eye on that one too.
All right, go have a
really
go
different.
have a cold shower, Tim.
You know.
I'm trying to decide how I want to spread this out.
Oh wait, no, hold on. I want to do
Spreadsheets,
this differently.
Games cheese.
Hold on. How will this resolve?
I'm glad you've turned into a big brain roll for the Galaxy player.
Oh, it has not changed my opinions on this game.
Dude, up until this game, I probably would have agreed with you.
Okay, so I
think
know.
I don't think you guys are going
No,
to
all
agree.
good.
It's fine. We can talk. about it.
So much of this game comes down to your starting settlements and the things you pull early. If you don't get a good combo early, you're just constantly behind. And that's my problem with Race with Galaxy as well. I see the
Oh,
combos.
Mike's gone.
I never get them.
Mike gone?
It's Mike though.
Oh, well, yeah, you put it on a shirt. All right.
Need some more.
I'm
clips.
sorry.
Clips, bro.
Yeah, but yours works because it's not all solid. You've got some, like, it's not soft.
Can you not touch my boobs?
Okay.
Anyway, is everyone ready? Because I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
3, 2, 1,
one.
reveal.
All right, round 2. The
Okay.
exact same setup.
Can someone explore?
I don't need to. I did last time.
Now that I
If you
understand
need
the game,
to do it, lock it in, bro.
upset.
That's kind of.
What did you do, Reese? And why are you upset?
Okay, well I didn't explore.
No explore.
No explore.
No.
Settle.
No
we're
develops.
No,
No.
develops.
No develops.
Shipping and settling, that's all. Well, settling and shipping, I should say. All right,
All right,
To
settling
be
Reese.
phase.
fair, I knew I didn't need to lock in
What do you
settle
do?
because Tom over here is trying to win the
Actually,
fucking
yeah,
game.
Reese doesn't do anything.
I'm doing nothing until shipping.
Great.
Alright.
So-
please, shuttle.
I'm just
Sean
gonna
Connery.
What is happening?
Put all of these in
We're
the thing.
settling.
Oh, right.
None of the other phases are occurring. Nice. What does that do?
Place a rare elements brown good on this world when I place it. Didn't
That's
even
not bad.
think about that.
3 dice, and it's already mobilized on the planet. So you don't have to-
Already mobilized, which means when this happens, I'm only doing one of them. Fuck me in the butt.
The planet is fully mobilized.
Griswold, you settling your planet?
I am finally settling my deserted alien planet, which I should have done last turn, but I was an idiot. So 6 of those dice move off.
Idiot.
And similarly, I gain 2 creds and an alien tech dice on that planet upon resolving
Nice.
my strategy.
Sorry, I wasn't looking at Chris during all of that. I apologize. Myself, 1 red dice to settle this bad boy. Gets me 1 point and a blue dice. It's not going to matter.
Game's over.
Yeah, eventually.
He's literally just said it's not gonna matter because he knows he's about to end the game.
Yeah.
3.
Well done,
Get myself 2 gold and another 2 red dice.
The 2
And then
salty
this
people.
one.
Oh yeah, and then Chris.
2
is
red
like,
dice
Well done, Tom.
to settle
I'm
this
trying to
one.
Bring the
No,
positive
Chris is
Gets
always
me
a positive
this by
energy.
using 5 red dice in 1 settle phase for another 5 victory points at the end of the game.
Okay, now you're just rubbing it in, Tom. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, Chris is on our side.
I had to. Sorry, Tom.
So, someone had to. Look, it's the first game of this. I've had a good
Look,
game.
it's because it's not just because you won, it's because you were winning from turn 1.
Yes.
I
This is.
wasn't.
Alright.
This
I
is
got
true.
lucky.
Before we analyze the game, let's add up
Alright,
the victory
Hold on.
points.
I still have a ship phase.
Everyone
yeah.
has a ship phase.
phase
Sorry.
too. I would
Sorry,
like some
you'd
money.
given up so vehemently that I thought that you were just done. Alright, ship, go. What are you doing?
Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do, right? The red one's gonna ship the green one off the green planet.
Nice.
I'm gonna do that for Cash.
Are you sure that this
Cash
is
does
probably
nothing.
the end of the game?
This is the end of the game.
Cash is worth nothing.
It's gonna work out the same.
Okay, sure.
Oh, is it?
Because it's alright. So because this is what's gonna happen, right? I take that off for 2 points.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I could get six victory points out of this. All right, don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, so take that out. I get 2 victory points. This one's gonna take the brown one. They're all brown because black counts as
Yeah.
any color. Give me 3 victory points,
5
and then at the end I can spend a coin to get myself an extra victory point.
Nice.
So I got
Ooh,
6.
actually 6 victory points. Nice.
6 victory points
Well
all up.
done.
Cool. There we go.
Okay, Bex
And
shipping.
then they all fucking sit there.
However,
It's
I'm
only
only
a white
shipping
dice.
1.
Mm.
So the thing that gets me the most money is green, but it's a green on a white. So how many victory points does that get me?
If you ship one of your brown or blue, you'll get 2 victory points,
Right.
which is probably the best option since the game's gonna end. Would you like
We've got these to trade in. Here you go. Just
some additional victory? Just give 2 over. The game's
just
gonna
get, yeah,
end.
it's ending anyway. It doesn't matter. 2 victory points for Beck.
Okay, that's
Not
the end.
stalking on Insta at all.
No more play. So, the way that we're going to do this is you add up your victory point chits, which you've gathered over the course of the game. Secondarily, you add your total of items in your tableau to that total. To the total.
Yep.
Lastly, Beck, I think, is one of the only ones of us who has an additive effect, so you would calculate that as well on top of your victory points, and
Okay.
then we
have
compare them.
calculated 24.
24. I'm just going to
nice.
add that up for Reese right now.
No worries.
So 24
all up.
24 all up. Yes, not 24 additionally, because we've already been tracking how many victory points we got along the way.
Yes.
I have 27 victory points.
Not bad. Got close to Chris.
It's good. It was a lot closer between us. I think
So-
Tom just kind of railgunned
Does
it.
my 20 turn into 27 with this?
So a third of 20. Yeah, I think you
Yes.
round to the nearest.
It says rounded up.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, round it up. So you get an extra 7 points on top
Yep.
of those.
So then 29.
So is that...
Well done.
Not bad. You
That
won
was
out
good.
of the 3 of us.
Yeah, that was really good.
That one's only from developments, isn't it?
So the total of her development score is, what's that,
It's-
8,
wait.
11...
I'm not
Oh,
including.
sorry, I
base
was
development.
looking at that.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay, no, hang on. I've done it wrong.
So a third of 11 rounded up is 3, so you get extra 3 victory points.
No, a third of 11 round up is 4.
Yeah,
It is.
that's true.
You are correct.
So
4.
15,
19.
17.
No,
Hold
surely.
on. So 9, 10, 11.
11, 1/3 of 11 rounded up is +4, so
So
15.
15.
Plus my 2 victory points.
Yeah,
But I'm not adding these.
And then
21, 24, 25, 26.
Yep.
26.
there you go.
Well
Okay.
done. So,
At the
24,
moment, yeah.
26,
27,
27. So it was
and-
actually a close game between us.
Yeah, and Tom wins.
I don't even know what I've got.
We'll
I'm
see
not-
how
I-
much Tom has. He
He's got
1, 2, 3, 4,
19.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Nope.
No.
13, 15, 17, 22, 23, 26, 28, 32, 34, 35, 38,
cool. Plus
47.
Cool. 47. Oh my
Alright.
Fuck,
god.
I didn't even think it was that much.
Well
Cool.
done, Tom.
So I'm going to give my thoughts straight away.
Yep,
Wait,
go
right,
right.
get the
Um,
board out. Get the board out. We'll do this properly. I'm interested to see
Why don't
the
we just
different
like
opinions that
let's just
everyone
let's just
has.
take a breath. Hang on, I need to add my dice.
But it's alright. We'll be in a happy place soon. So.
A happy place being the wrestling game that's
Can't
coming
wait.
up.
I can't wait to beat the shit out of
Oh,
you.
God. But what if I'm on a team with you?
No,
Oh.
you're off the
We'll
team.
redraw.
Alright, so is it me and Chris versus you two, or me and Beck versus you and Chris?
We're not on that team.
It's us three versus you. You'll still win.
We're doing a 4-way, mate. That's.
Get
can.
the
Fatal
board
four.
for
Get
you.
the board. All right,
Alright.
this is our ranking board. This is not us saying what we think is objectively a better game, just given the option, what would we prefer to play.
I got it.
I don't know if we have the
I don't
tape
think. I don't think we got the tape.
somewhere. Oh, I can see it over there.
Alright, you want to get the tape?
I will get the tape.
Tom will
This is just the games that we have played in 2020, and on December the 19th, you can join us when we do our Nerds of the West Secret Santa and re-rank this entire board. I will be sending you all an Excel spreadsheet to rank these yourself and adding up and averaging, and then we will discuss those rankings and change anything.
You know
that
what
we
I
want.
love about Nerds of the West is homework. I love homework.
I love it.
Alright. Alright.
I thought the top down and frozen, but it's fine.
Firstly, I want to apologize to Chris. I know how much you love this game. I want to
alright.
apologize to anyone in chat if you
Nope,
love this
give that
game.
to me right now.
I'm looking for scissors.
And I am happy if we strike my comments from the record and we just don't include it.
I'm sorry, this is totally off topic, mostly because Tom's not in the room. I learned that the record is entirely written down and published. So anything said in U.S. court is written down in a
Yeah.
book to be read forever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go ahead and put Super Showdown at the top now. Alright. I didn't win, this game sucks. Yes, sure. That's pretty much it.
That's in
Um,
summation.
Okay, so we have a term within our game group, which is this is my Istanbul. Kai, who we love very much, hates the game Istanbul with a passion. We all love it. He hates it, right? So
What
whenever
year was this made?
we each have an Istanbul, right? And this is my Istanbul.
Is it exclusively a game that everyone seems to love, but that you just hate?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to play this game again. This is at the bottom. This is below Tower of Madness.
Yeah.
To me, and this is my justification. I don't get it. I don't understand this game at all. And it's like, cool, when I played it 5 years ago, maybe I just wasn't experienced with. We do board game stuff on the internet. I don't get this game. I do not understand this game at all.
2014, Rebecca.
And it's not that I lost, right? Because we came pretty close.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
even though I was last, I don't
It
know
was
how.
a very small margin.
I don't know how I got there. I don't.
Yeah, no words.
That's.
Yeah. So I'm gonna follow up Reese here because I won. I still don't know how much I would play this game.
Yeah.
I think this game comes down to getting a combo at the start, and if you don't get a combo
that's
going
permanent.
Okay.
within the first 2 turns,
Here.
you are out for the rest of the game. If you're not getting
So
extra
you
gold
pick it up
or
and
extra
it's like,
workers
"Fuck
or
off."
extra anything else, you will struggle to get victory points. You will struggle to make anything.
I'm sorry, just for anyone that was listening to Tom, Reese put his mark down here.
Below Tower of Madness and
off the
Vault of
screen.
Dragons.
It is
wow.
100%.
Is actually, hang on, let's see if we can get this on the top down.
If-
It is,
Yeah,
there's Reese's mark in the very bottom left of your
Just
screen.
point it out, Reese.
100% if you were like,
We're playing
roll for damage. Sorry.
Roll for-
No, roll for damage. Good channel. If we're playing, if you're like, hey, we're playing
Just
Roll
lay it
for the
down.
Galaxy tonight. Sorry, boys, doing my hair.
Yeah.
Like,
That's impressive.
yeah. I 100%
Yeah.
not interested. I will sit on the couch and read rules to Doom.
Which you have done.
yeah.
It's
Kai,
taken me
you
a
can
long
have my spot.
time to figure out this and Race with Galaxy, and I don't know if it was the people that were teaching me as well. Now that I've read the rules myself, just throw Lachlan and Callum under the bus there.
But I have completely different opinions for Race of the Galaxy because I played Race of the Galaxy several times. Can't remember how to play it, but I've had more enjoyment playing Race for the Galaxy.
I think what's helped is I don't know if I knew this before, but you can chunder tiles to then get the right tiles that you need. If you do that properly at the start, and you still have to get a little bit lucky, but if you do that right, you'll get a combo and you can work towards that. Which is pretty much what happened for me. I had red and green dice, I got money for red and green dice,
Yeah.
and I knew I could just go ahead and settle as many wells. And then I got more red and green dice, and there was a red dice thing on the field. Like, I had my combo going from turn 1.
Yeah.
Which,
So-
yeah, if you don't have that... that said, the game is still pretty fun. I would rank it below One
I
Night
just know Tim
Werewolf,
will
but
like
above
Boomerang.
Sheriff Second Ed.
So
Okay,
where
so
are we?
Just above Sheriff Second Edition.
Okay, so even then he's not rated it too high.
No, like if you were like, hey, we need players for this game, I'd be like, yeah, alright, I'd play. If you're like, this is what we're playing tonight,
Yeah.
I'm with Reese. I probably wouldn't play it all that much.
Alright.
I don't think it's a bad game though, which is I think what we've decided. Like Scrabble is anything above that is a good game.
Okay.
Chris,
Okay, yep.
You go next.
Would you- okay.
You go next. Because I'm going to have a really weird opinion, but you go.
This game
loved it.
board ranking is of course based on which games we would like to play, not necessarily which games are objectively better than others, as
Yeah.
Thomas pointed out. And for that reason, I'm going to put my vote literally all the way at the very top. The reason being is that A, this game is my favourite game ever, and with good reason. I played the heck out of it, and I've learned all the strategies, and I keep wanting to play more. B, it's a very nostalgic game for me. It's one of the first actual engine building games that I got stuck into.
Yeah.
I think Zolkin was the first one, which I felt a bit bewildered at that game.
Yeah.
But this was an experience of that kind of game where things just kind of clicked and made
Sure.
sense to me.
Sure.
And C, my brain kind of gets it, straight off the bat. It's a game of hieroglyphs. People will rag on Terra Mystica for being a game of hieroglyphs, and that's understandable. It's
Yeah.
not the easiest game to straight up comprehend right off the bat.
Yeah. I
And-
will preface 100%. I am dumb. That is.
No, but there's a difference.
I have no
I'm-
problem with people who like the game, right? There are games where I'm like, how can you like the game?
Yeah.
The
There
game
is
is
a
shit.
continuous
What is
joke
Rabbit's
at
games
Nerds
for
of the
you?
West that when we play a game for the first time, Reese is not going to get it and Tom is.
Yes.
Like that
Yes.
happens every
100%.
and that's not to say
I've
Reese
given
is
up
bad at
on
games.
winning a game for the first time because I'm just like, Tom's gonna win. I'm just here to figure out how the game
me
works.
too.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better about myself and less
yeah.
angry.
Yeah, I'm big and dumb.
I
But
think that's justified because
Yeah.
But then it's one of those things where you can not understand a game and not be good at it and still really enjoy it.
Mm.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, chat. I'm worried that this is on.
no,
No, you should
absolutely.
be fine.
There are those games that bring enjoyment
doesn't do anything.
regardless of whether or
I just
not
felt
you're
something
winning,
move.
right? So
Yeah.
a lot of the time I like to play games just because I'm there playing games, not
Yeah.
necessarily because I love to win.
Yeah.
But yeah, this for me, and it's interesting that it's not the same for everyone, but it's a game where I can really enjoy it even when I'm losing. I mean, Tom scored pretty much 20 more points than
Yeah.
any one of us, but I still
Tom
had
was
fun.
playing
Yeah,
his own game,
I
and
have
we were in
never
the
seen that
back
in
having
this game.
fun.
The way that presents enjoyment to me is not the case for everyone else, and that's just going to be because
Yeah.
I like the game.
And I
Just
want
to
to.
clarify as well, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
We are playing with the expansion. I prefer this game with the expansion.
Sure.
Mm.
How did
another.
the expansion contribute to this game?
The black dice at the start, which gives you more options of stuff to do.
Yeah.
The quests.
The quests.
I also want to make it clear, I'm not. I don't hate this game because of how much Tom won by. That's not a
No, we talk shit. But
Yeah.
that's-
yeah.
I love Tom dearly.
That's
You cheating son of a bitch!
I am curious to hear Beck's thoughts because
Yes.
she said she had a weird opinion.
This game is on par for me with Terra Mystica and Gaia Project because I love this game and I can never get it. And I hate that.
Interesting.
You hate that you love it.
I hate that I love it. But in saying that, I would still play games like Quacks of Quedlinburg before I played this game. And it's like, there are definitely some games down here that I would play before I played this game.
Good thing you get to re-rank it yourself. And
But it's honestly gonna go around here, I think.
Sure.
And it's basically just because this is a game, like we said, like I saw Roll for Galaxy and I thought, oh, I've played this game before. I might know how.
Yeah.
Like the last time I remember playing it was at Lockie's old place in Caversham. And I was just like, coming into it, I was like, I'd never played before because the rules are so nitpicky and it's like complex and all that sort of stuff that the second you're not looking at the rule book or you haven't played it like 3 times in a go, you're never going to remember it.
Agreed.
So what I'm
well
seeing
done,
here
Reese.
is we've got one ranking right at the top, one ranking right at the bottom, and then 2 that are fairly close. I have said in the past, I think rankings right at the top do push things up, but we've got one right at the top, right at the bottom, which seems like, I think means this sits squarely in the middle.
I think
that's
it's going to
right.
sit on par with Mariposas, to be honest, because I think the issues...
Rubbed it all out.
It's alright.
Well, I might spend some time this afternoon rewriting the ones that are written in fucking whiteboard marker anyway.
Are they all on the same level?
It's fine, I took a photo, and we're re-ranking it all anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take a quick moment to explain the system that I have developed alongside to tell these guys and tell you here in the chat. We will rank these games each individually, and this camera's about to die, so YOLO. Rank these games each individually. The 10 top ranked games for each person get an extra 10 points. So the top ranked game gets 10 points, the 10th ranked game will get an extra point, and the bottom ranked games will get point whatever. So your lowest one, number 1, will get 0.1 of a point. Which means when they're averaged, they will be chucked even lower. So it's, in my testing, it's equaled out some pretty even points. And then we'll sit here on the 19th and discuss things. If we think anything should be higher, even if we've then ranked it weirdly. And
Yell at people for their opinions.
100%.
But I just want to quickly go through chat because some people bring up some interesting thoughts. iDragon, I gotta say I don't really care for this game either. That's fair enough. Tim, honestly though, fair call. You like what you like, and it's a vibe, nothing else. 100%. Okay, but if you're gonna come for Scrabble, we'll have problems. To be fair though, Tom got in the groove and didn't really get out of it from turn 1, and his luck was really good also. 100%.
That's why Reese has said that he doesn't dislike this game because he's lost.
And Tim goes, Terraforming Mars is a game that I don't get but love. So that's supporting you. The thing is, I felt the one thing I remembered playing this game is I felt exactly the same when I played it 5 years ago. Yeah. And I'm like, I didn't enjoy it.
I was the exact same until today.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Which just proves that Tom is a petty person.
He
He won't like a game until he wins it, and he wins it well.
I still didn't like this game. I said so.
I think this is the only game where people's opinions have not only varied the most, but also have changed drastically from times when they've played previous.
This is a contentious game.
Yeah, a very hit or miss game, apparently. Yeah.
But now the real question is I'm looking at this board and I'm like, what do I want to play again? Because I have 50,000 channel points, and I get to pick a game to play.
Just pick WWE Superstar Showdown again, so we'll play it 2 weeks in a row.
Which, speaking of, we are about to play, so we're going to take a very quick break to wipe this game off the board, off the table, not off the board.
Off the board, get it out of here!
And set up WWE Superstar Showdown. We are doing a tag team match. I believe it's going to be me and Deck versus Chris and Reese. That makes the most sense.
We'll randomize it.
Sure.
I guess that's what
we can randomize it.
We'll randomize it.
I'll be on top.
We'll just pause it and see what happens. So we will be back very, very, very soon. We are going to run an ad on Twitch so that anyone joining us will not get an ad, and we're going to run an ad on here, which I believe is... I want to press this button right here.